Alright. Really hope this works because I don't want to get up because of how complicated it is. And if the video would load. Anytime, Twitch. Hi, Domino.
Hey, Domino.
Kelly, say hi so we can find out if this worked or not.
If it works or not.
That's what I hope so.
See, I could have been a real bitch and just like started mouthing at the camera, but not actually saying anything. So everybody's like, "Dude, she's talking and we can't hear her."
That would have been so bad. And then like some misogynist wanders into the chat and says exactly like every woman should. Like,
yeah.
Boo!
And then I would just insult him for the fact saying that he's got a tiny penis and lives in his mother's basement and he's totally inept as a human being, therefore he can't make his own sandwich and his mother has to make it, and that's the only touch of a female he's ever going to feel in his life.
You will end dying with no woman touching your cock. I'll have to find that video from Nobunaga. It's amazing. Well, Don, thank you. It works. Hey, Domino, we figured it out. Finally. Finally.
Scumbag Virgin Mary.
Finally.
Oh, God.
Scumbag Virgin Mary.
Yep. Cheats on husband. Creates a whole religion.
Oh, gosh. You know, there's the follow-up to that of this Jesus finding this adulteress. It's like getting stoned, and he's like, whoa, hey. For those of you who think this is the right thing to do, you know, I mean, he who without sin shall cast the first stone. And then, you know, this rock just comes by and just whizzes past Jesus' head and almost hits the adulteress, and Jesus turns around and just shouts, "Mom!" So. Okay. Well. Yeah, I know, Don. That was the sweet aftermath to that. It's like, boom, all that, and, well, all it did was the best thing that happens, the accidental Google search. Alright, so when we last left, this
Game
thing...
and Tank says hi to you.
Game and Tank! What's happening? He and I have been rocking the ML game on iOS. We're getting through it. Because that game, it is like the epitome of everything that is wrong with free-to-play. Like, okay, you can get to like level 5 like stupid fast. And then after that, like, everything just gets so prohibitively expensive that you actually need to interact with other players to actually get all the goodies that you need to complete the game.
And Yoshi, so, I was in that stream. I kind of figured that you would get that. In fact, Cribbin was telling me, he's like, "You need to go get this game." I'm like, okay.
He goes, the surgery game that I missed?
Well, the funny is, before Jared streamed, Cribbin was talking to me on Steam. He's like, have you heard of Surgeon Simulator? I'm like, no. So he like links me the video. I'm like, uh-oh. He goes, you know, that would be the most fantastic drunk stream with drunk Coke. I'm like, so are you volunteering for this one, Cribbin? He's like, maybe.
No. Oh no. Hi, Handy Capable. Stream's pretty choppy. It looks fine on my end. Try refreshing because I'm not dropping any frames.
Yeah, so far on my end it's okay too, but
yeah, let me open the scale for it. Just a scotch.
Hi, Handy Capable Gamer. Hey, gang.
Yeah, I haven't dropped anything yet. Or Surgeon Simulator 2013. This is a thing. Yes, Handy Capable, you can hear her. And you know the thing is, you guys would never know, but before there was this issue where I was getting a feedback loop of hearing, in order to be able to hear Kate, well, I could hear her, in order for you guys to be able to hear Kanan, if you go down on your Windows machine where your little speaker icon is, and you click on it, and you right-click, and you go to playback devices, in order for her to be heard, and for you guys to hear the audio, you have to go whatever you actually listen to on your Skype call, make that the default communication device, and then make that the default device on top of that. So I would hear XSplit and its audio, which is normally not a bad thing. That's what I do in order to listen to gameplay when I'm using the Canopus for the retro stuff because that's actually encoded in real time on the computer. The Elgato, on the other hand, renders everything on the device itself, which is why there's a 3-second delay sometimes. So, in shooters like Halo, it's not that big of a deal. In dialogue-heavy games like this, it's a fucking nightmare because I hear the dialogue twice and it makes it completely inaudible, so I have to rely on the subtitles, which isn't as nearly as fun. So, now that that's out of the way, for those of you who have the Elgato device that I so love to death, and you are trying to stream with a co-commentator and you're running into this problem, please go ahead and send me a PM, and thanks to Don's laborious efforts, we've been able to confirm it, and it gets one step better than that. Jared even confirmed it on top of that, so this is how we know it works. So yeah, special shout out to Pro Jared for him taking 2 seconds out of his day to listen to a plebeian like myself. So.
I think more like special shout out to Pro Jared for coming into the middle of an anal discussion in my stream.
You know what? He always shows up whenever the discussion of backdoor fun is
it's always something bad. It's always something seriously bad, and he's like, "What the fuck did I just walk into?" But the worst part of it was he's like, "Well, like." The funny part was, I'm just going off on, like, in the chat, like, blah, 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 and James sends me a text, and I'm sitting there going, I'm not answering a text message, I'm in a full rant mode, and I'm trying to kill shit in Demon Souls, blah, 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 and then I just look down the chat going, what did I walk into? I'm like, oh, and then I check James's text going, Jared's in the chat, ah, shit.
So to speak.
And then Jared made it worse.
His precautions are taken. Wait, he made it worse.
He said some really bad things, and I was trying to read, and I just couldn't stop laughing. It was like, thanks, Jared.
What was he talking about? Party mouth?
No, he wasn't talking about pretty mouth. He was basically saying along the same things as me. Backdooring bad.
And... oh, I missed. At that close range, whose fault is it? Nobody but mine!
Oh, yes!
The Precious? You got the Precious?
The Precious. Must have the Precious.
I still haven't seen freaking Hobbit yet. I feel bad about that.
I'm looking at it right now. On Blu-ray.
Blue Rizzle.
My Blue Rizzle.
Blue Reezy. Oh, for crying out loud. Stop sidestepping my arrows. Of course, I can just one-shot you and make you piss blood for a week because I'm level 100 in hand-to-hand combat, bitch.
Hey, Blade Man. Blade Man says that he played. He's like, I played the prototype of Surgeon 2013 back when it came out.
Ah.
Yeah, pretty much, Yoshimitsu. He was, in short, the conversation extended to other forms of sex while we were trying to fight the goddamn gargoyles.
Sex game!
Sex
game. For fun and profit.
You know what you should play, Tom? Don't shit your pants.
Oh, shit. Isn't that the Al Roker game?
It's a Flash game.
Is it really?
It is a Flash. It is a serious Flash game called Don't Shit Your Pants.
Is it? Is that the companion game to Don't Piss on the Electric Fence? I'm sorry, Don't Whiz on the Electric Fence. Because it was pretending to be a kid's show. Remember that. Right. Alright, so... enough idle conversation. Have the quest arc to finish. I'm just glad that this is actually working. Yes, EGAG, Ren and Stimpy. Can you believe it? I'm falling! I'm jumping on water! Suck it, Jesus! You can walk on it. Quap. Oh, man.
Dawn's telling you that you should play Surgeon Simulator 2013.
I can play
Jared
it.
played it today. It was hilarious.
Oh, boy. Quap, it was actually on the Titanium Man of Flash Gaming last year, and that was actually the game that got me kicked out because I couldn't even advance like a centimeter. I really don't know what rhythm of input you have to press in order to do that.
Ladies, as professional doctors come from Surgeon Simulator 2013, which is why I made sure to say in Jared's chat that if I ever see a Dr. Knabenbauer at the hospital, I'm running straight the other way.
Yes, the other direction, hands over your
I'd be like,
heads,
oh, hell no. I've
screaming,
seen what you've done in an ambulance.
ambulance.
He decided to break someone's rib cage and then throw their lungs out the back of the ambulance.
That's
Because
a thing?
apparently somebody was chasing them, according to Jared.
That's a thing? Oh my god.
Yeah, there's a couple of like missions or whatever that are in like you have to do operations while you're in an ambulance, and at some point the doors pop open. So Jared's like, "Yeah, don't need this."
He would do that.
He
Okay,
would.
I forgot what I was actually going to be doing.
Yoshi's like, I enjoyed Jared's stream so much blood, mutilation, and trips.
Trips. Trip athlete. Okay, let's see here. Choosing side. Oh, that's right. I have to pick between the Seductresses and the Saints.
Which side will you choose? Pretty much
well,
one with probably the less amount of clothing, right, Tom?
well, they both have their advantages, but like the Seductresses are pretty. But the Saints seem to be taller, and it's like, why you make me choose? Why can't I have both?
Now, Tom, quit being a whore.
No, whores charge for it. Sluts do it for free. Oh, okay.
Wow. You're very quiet.
It's because I'm reading. Because this is one of those things. And you know what the terrible thing is? I've got the strategy guide right over there because I bought everything when it came out because I'm a ninja and I'm a bigger idiot for not using it.
Blame as if Tom is a whore, Kanan's his pimp. Damn right.
Oh man, she keeps her
Don't
hands
make me get the
strong.
baby powder.
That's not what I thought you were going to say. That's even worse. I thought you were going to like get your brass knuckles out. Actually, anybody who's played the original Saints Row knows that there's like this thing that's like the equivalent of quad damage, but it's for melee. It's a brass knuckle ring of sorts that says PIMP on it, and you just pimp slap somebody, and it's like gravity gets turned off for people when they get hit. They just go flying up into the air. It is the funniest thing I've ever seen. And we were playing on the inside of this destruction derby arena, and then you just like be fighting people, massive gunfight, and then all of a sudden you just see one person just cartwheeling up through the eye and land in like the nosebleed section. Like, well, someone's got the pimp slapper, better get out of here.
Funny story about that, Yoshi. Yoshimitsu says, I hear Kanan has the backhand of the gods. Funny story. My friend Cameron, back in college, still to this day loves to regale the story of the day that I actually full on bitch slapped him. To the point that there was an echo from the slap.
Wow, really?
Yes, really. This was probably the first. Yeah, I think it's actually the first time I met Cameron. My roommate / best friend Chris brought this guy over. Like I was doing work, and all of a sudden I heard this really loud voice. I'm like, what the hell's going on?
Son?
So, I was like trying to do some of my work, and there's this really, really loud person talking. So I'm just like, what the hell's going on? So I was like, I looked at the time going, shit, I should probably go and start some supper, because I had that bad habit of being, when I was in school, doing my homework and then just losing track of time and then going, oh, shit, food time would be good.
Yeah.
So I went into the kitchen.
Like, you've got the shakes, your limbs are getting heavy.
Yeah, you're just like, I need food.
Yeah, that's the worst. Because it always takes an hour longer than you're willing to wait because, whose fault is it but yours?
Exactly. So anyways, I walked out, to the kitchen, and like Chris and Cameron were like in Chris's room playing a video game, and I started up some food, and I went and I tapped on Chris's door because, like, I sometimes, like, when I would cook, like, I have the thing of when I cook, I always make a lot. So I'm like, Chris, do you want some? And he's like, yeah, sure. And then he's like, oh, this is my friend Cameron, blah, 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 blah. So I said to Cameron, I said, well, there's probably gonna be enough. Do you want some too? So Cameron made the big mistake of saying, turning to Chris and going, wow, you've got a very well-trained woman. She knows to make you food and food for your other male friends.
Oh, no.
Chris had the look of, oh, you're fucked, dude. And Cameron turns to me, and he's grinning. And he's like, we'll get to it, sweet. Like, basically, he made this really bad sexist remark. He's like, we'll get to it, sweetheart. Those pork chops aren't going to cook themselves.
Oh, man, you were his food wench. Oh, no.
I looked at him,
this can't
raised my hand, and just, like, I went to go hit him, and he blocked me. So, oh yeah, I went to swing with my left hand, and he blocked it. And when he went to block it, I went, whoosh, like, upside his head with the right hand. It actually, sadly, it did make that noise. Went, I'm like, Chris is just like,
K.O.
He parried me, but I got an uppercut.
Parries are only as good as the person who takes advantage of them.
And so, anyways, and it was so good too. Like, his head actually like whipped to the side, and he just like stopped, and he puts a hand to his face, and he looks at me, and he goes, "I have to give credit where credit's due." He's like, "That was a hell of a bitch slap." And I said, "That's what you get for making sexist remarks to my face."
That's sexist, yo.
Oh, it was really bad. So,
that'll
if you ask, that is one of Cameron's favorite stories to tell people. He's like, when I first met her, she bitch slapped me so hard, it echoed.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, and then there was the time that my last birthday that I celebrated in college. I think I've said this one before, but I'll tell it again for the people that weren't privy for that original conversation. I don't smoke weed. I have nothing against people that smoke weed. It's not my cup of tea. I don't like cigarettes. I don't like weed, drugs, whatever.
I just have a bad, like, I'm kind of the same way. I just have, like, putting something into your lungs that doesn't belong there just strikes me as inherently wrong, because you need the oxygen. So even if you're doing it for a moment, you're causing your brain to be deprived of the element that it needs to stay alive. And really, because of that, if you're doing it to yourself, whatever, self-destruct.
Exactly. Yeah, he's like, no weed, but Kana loves the boozes. Damn right she does. Well, but anyways,
she's got a liver of the gods.
But anyways,
she's getting
so my friends all thought,
because she's not drinking. You need to send her tequila, rose tequila, right? Meow.
Send money so I can buy more rose tequila and just hook it up. But anyways, so the story was,
donate button on this page. Click that. I swear it'll get to her. Wink.
No, it won't.
Damn it.
So, anyways, my friends all thought that they would be smart and go, let's get the girl who's never done weed in her life weed for her birthday. Because I think in their mind they thought, if I liked it, hooray, another weed buddy to smoke with / bum weed off of. And if I didn't like it, hooray, big bag of weed for them to smoke. My friend Matt was apparently like...
That is the biggest case of stoner logic I've ever heard.
Yeah, so anyways, Matt was apparently like the master bong maker. Like, he could make homemade bongs. Like, the entire college knew to go to Matt if they wanted a good bong. They wouldn't even buy the stuff that you could get in the store. He's just no, actually, he used to make it out of 2-liter bottles pop.
Well then.
Yeah. So he brought out what he affectionately referred to as the Mashish Maganja. And so, anyways, they loaded that all up, and of course, like, hey, it's your birthday, you get to have the first, whatever. So I inhale, and then I'm just like, ugh.
What do I do?
And Cameron's like, are you okay? I'm like, ugh. Bleh. And they're like, what? I'm like, I can taste ash. Cameron whips around, looks at me, he goes, you can taste ash. I'm like, yes. I said, I feel like I just licked a log that came out of the fire. I said, I can
Oy.
taste the ash off of this. It's disgusting. And he's like, you can taste the ash of that. I'm like, yes, Cameron, I clearly just stated I can taste the ash of that. He goes, you can taste the ash with how tightly packed that is. If you can fucking taste the ash, you must be able to suck starter Harley. Thanks, Cameron. Just what every girl
Oh.
wants to hear on her birthday, that she can.
Oh.
Let me go write that on my resume.
On your resume in Suck Starter Harley.
Good oral skills and can suck starter Harley.
Damn right. Your resume is just glowing with positive praise. Well then, that's quite a story. You know. Oh, it's interesting that you bring that story up. That statistics just rolled out that Canadians smoke more weed than the United States.
Well, that's
the
because
number
we
one.
don't have the laws that you guys do.
I know, it's like between the ages of 11 and 18, they are the highest smokers in the world. The United States came in at 5th. Our kids are so lazy, they can't even smoke weed right. You love the irony of that?
Tom, I'll be right back buying a Harley.
Yeah.
No, Eraser, he didn't get slapped for that one.
Smooth McGroove. Yeah, he's been like getting front paged all over the place.
Yeah,
Even
I did see
before
that.
he becomes
He's
a new partner.
really good. I'm surprised he's only got like a little over 1K followers. I'm like,
We
seriously?
are preparing to sweep the Mazkin scum from Cylon.
What, on the side or on his
Perhaps
YouTube
Sheogorath
channel?
sent you to help us.
No, on his Twitter.
Oh.
I have to laugh how ladies
Only
like the
the
Canadian
servants of
stereotype is that
Sheogorath
Canadians say
can light the
sorry
flame.
whenever they
By
insult
kindling
them,
the
but Kanan
altars
just
of
breaks that
despair and
stereotype so
rapture
hard.
which
Damn
feed the
right.
flame.
She came
Fuck
from a
everybody
port town.
else.
Alas, we hold only the altar
What'd
of
you just
rapture.
say?
The
Came from a
treacherous
port town,
Mazkin
right?
hold the
You don't
altar
take
of
no
Yes.
despair.
For a minute, I
Must
thought you said
hold
she
both
came
to
from a
light the
poor
flame.
town. Like, oh,
If you
hell
help
no.
us seize
No.
the altar of despair
Port
from
Can
the
we
Mazkin,
slap back?
I will be
Yes,
honored
you
to
can
kindle
slap
the
back.
flame of
We can
Agnan for
slap
my
back
lord
around.
Sheogorath.
But you know what?
The
It
guy that
works
made
right
back.
now. It works. It
Yes,
works.
Ruben, I also like seeing the kitty.
Kitty.
When Smooth McGroove's doing his acapella, oftentimes
Oh
he'll
yeah.
pull his kitty up. It is so. That's the most
The
docile
only
cat
way to
ever. Like
assault
he's
the
like,
altar of
it was
despair
so funny. I can't
is
remember which one
down
of his
the many
videos where he was like
passage
bouncing the cat
between the
around,
two
and every time the
altars.
cat's head would move,
It
it
will
would
be
like lick
difficult.
one of his
The
thumbs.
Mazkin have
Oh.
fortified
Cat's
their
just like,
position, but
I'm
I
used to
am
this shit.
confident that
He
with your
feeds me
help,
good.
we can defeat them. Will you help us retake the altar of despair and drive the Mazkin out of Cylon once and for all?
What about the underneath?
Ah,
Don says, I
Mirrell's
thought the Canadian
beloved
stereotype was we live in
surprise
igloos and
attack.
have pet polar
A
bears. And then
perfect
lady's
example
like,
of why
they take dog
males do
sleds to
not
work
hold
too.
command positions.
I thought that was
Don-
more towards
He has
Alaska.
failed to consider the risks
That's
of
what
his
lady said,
plans.
but no.
If the Mazkin had
I made
prepared
that
an
crack the
ambush
other day on
along
my
that
stream,
route,
and
we
the
would be
comment
slaughtered.
actually
We're better
stems
off
back to
storming the main
years ago when I
passage, where
first
our
started as a
superior
driver's ed
strength and
instructor,
blade work
and I had
come into
posted on my
play.
Facebook. One of my very southern redneck friends
Are you ready
goes,
to help us destroy the
"Well, how
Mazkin?
does one teach driver's ed in the snow up there? I mean, you guys don't have cars, right?" And I'm
I've
like,
already
well,
made
you
my
know,
decision.
in that
We
1
attack
week
down
when
the
we
main
actually
passage.
have a rare
What makes
summer
you
and the
think you
snow
can
melts for
persuade me
that
when my
brief
own
week,
lieutenant
we
will
actually
not?
put wheels on the bottom of the toboggan for the
You've
dogs to
seen
pull.
this with your own eyes? I must be sure it isn't a trap if I'm
So-
to take such a risk.
I like to make southern jokes at him, and he likes to make the stereotypical Canadian jokes at me, so it works.
Southern jokes on look so kindly upon, if you know what I mean. Hubba bubba.
Yeah, the lady just brought up, she's like, I asked if Canada was always cold, and Kane's like, oh, we live in igloos and take dog sleds to work, because she was just like, because she went to me the other night, and she's like, well, isn't it, like, always cold up in Canada? And
It's
she's like,
always cold in Canada.
shut up, Tom.
I'm trying to think of what a second line would that be.
Merrill was
And Don
very
was like, no one
convincing
makes
as
rain
well.
jokes with us, because it's
Very
true.
well. We'll risk it. The
Rain and
underneath
Rain and
fog.
fog.
May
Yeah.
Sheogorath's divine madness
Where I
possess
come
us
from,
today.
the fog is pretty much that it's like, wow, we're like Little Britain.
Down with the
You know, I mean,
Mazkin.
seriously, because, like, I didn't really think it was that big deal
For Sheogorath!
until I started watching Top Gear. And then, like, how many times the test track is actually wet when they have a celebrity guest on, and I'm like, well then, maybe that isn't a joke. Okay, I went with the Saints. My bad, person.
No.
Whoa. Gosh.
Lady, New Jersey just had a bad climate of douchebags.
Yeah, they were on the shore, and then they got their asses kicked. They got their asses canceled.
Death to the
So you
mask.
know what's pretty awesome? I got to use the movie Dogma in my video presentations, talking about Catholic indulgences. Professor loved that. And then I had to go.
Don
and give
says,
my
I
other-
wish I knew who was good and who was bad, but everyone's blue.
Yeah, I'm gonna undo the thing because I think because they're doing a sneak attack, I don't think they need my help. By the way, I'm still 100.
Wordman, were you watching to possibly try out for the casting call of that? He said, I was watching He-Man and Thundercats this past weekend.
Yeah, I saw Wordman live tweeting all that. It's like he was talking up a storm about He-Man and Thundercats. Like anytime he talked about He-Man, all I could really just say was, "Hey, yeah." That's all I really could think of the entire time. It's just that. Hey. Oh man, they actually have names. Now I feel really bad. Because
Hello,
they're
Blue
otters.
Jay on toast. Oh my
Blue
god,
Jay
they're
on-
all Smurfs.
Blue Jay on toast. Welcome to the big show. Hello, Salu. Well, I will take this dark bow and these arrows in memory of your.
And I just
loss.
realized stream should, or at least most of the men in the stream should be happy because I just like showed my ass the entire stream. Like
Well,
bent over to get something.
Now there's a highlight.
Oh hell no! Although I'm very excited because I found out that
Because of
I've gone down.
badass.
Shut up! I'm going from size 14 to a size 12 now. My size 14s are like having to be held up with a belt.
Kaden, I thought you were a size 6 this entire time. That's preposterous that you're a 12.
Ha ha ha! Hey Tom, you got a bit of brown on your nose there.
I'm sorry, I don't know where that brown came from.
Oh, and in regards to He-Man, fuck you all.
She-Ra's, where's that?
Damn right.
Dude, I'm not even kidding. I watched
No,
that show
I
and
actually, I know so many guys that actually straight up said that they preferred She-Ra more to He-Man
Good.
because She-Ra actually had a plot line to it for the most part, and
Yeah,
it had
it
a lot
did.
of better stories.
Yes, it did. Because you know what? She was smart. She used a noggin.
You can hold up your size 14 with your swag. Well, now it's gonna be a size 12, so yay! And even Lady just said, I can't think of He-Man with here. Hey, yeah.
I remember 8-Bit Mickey got a Facebook gift card, so he made a new profile pic.
He said he already tried out for Death Battle.
Who?
Wordman actually tried out for the casting call for Death Battle.
Oh, was this back for Rainbow Dash vs. Starscream? Alright, the Saints are marching in.
Oh, no! No, Tom.
I'm not singing it, I'm
No.
just saying that I just think it's kind of funny that if that was
Nope,
a royalty-free
nope,
song,
nope,
that would be playing in the background right now. Oh,
And
jeez.
I used to
she's got her
watch the
ass rocked.
Thundercats when I was little, but now it's just like I like to use the term to insult some of the sluts. Although most of the sluts like either never watched Thundercats or they're too young. But it's just like the best thing to say to some bitch is thunder, 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 thunder cunt. Ho!
Oh, gosh. Sleep well, sweet princess. Wow! Dude. Just got her ass rocked.
Snarf, snarf. Exactly, Blue Jay on toast. It makes it better because then they say, what?
Yeah, exactly. You know, that's, that was
Stop,
a regular.
stop playing with the dead bodies, you're in public. Ah!
I was examining to get the arrows.
Victory
Ah.
is ours. I have already
Necrophilia,
selected a
when you're in the
candidate
mood
for
for
the
No!
altar of
Oh,
right.
God!
I will now
Oh,
claim the honor of victory
God!
from myself.
Having
Here on the
flashbacks to
altar
that
of despair.
dark elf chick from Skingrad. Oh, stop it! Stop! Get out of my head! No!
I don't know,
No,
Tom. You
show's
like
over.
taking the
Show's
dirt
over. I'm
road.
sorry. We're done here. We're done here. We're done here. God. Jesus. Snarp and Orko. Oh boy.
Exactly, Lee. He's like, yeah, Kanan just said what I was gonna say next.
Are my puns too cold for you? Oh,
The altars can only be kindled by the willing sacrifice of a Maskin or an Oriole. It is my great honor to release my soul to oblivion in service
Yoshi,
to
be
Lord
right back,
Theodorak.
dying.
Farewell. I will not walk these lands for many a year.
That's okay. I still grossed out.
For
Fucking I was
Sheogorath's
with
glory.
that conversation before. Especially since we were talking about Kikyo.
Oh, Kikyo sis.
Well, since Kikyo is made from grave dirt, technically you're going up the back dirt road anyways.
Oh,
Either way's
man.
the dirt road.
St. Elmo's fire. And oh boy. It's a hell of a sacrifice.
Yes, Domino, lollipop. Strawberry at that.
Oh yeah, baby, work that tongue. I am the god of hellfire! Well, that's interesting.
Domino could easily turn off the camera if you're going to be like that.
Wow, Domino. Jesus. Jeezy crazy.
I agree. Well, actually, Igag, I like them both. But yes, I like Kagome.
Kagome.
Actually, I was going to mention it to you the night when we were playing, going through Fatal Frame, but you know the children's room?
Yeah.
And you know how sometimes you hear singing in there?
Yeah.
They're actually singing the Kagome song.
Are they really?
Hmm. If you actually listen, it's an old Japanese song, which is like it's hide and seek.
Domino, nothing is inappropriate. Whoopsie daisy.
It's okay, lady said to Blue Jay on Toast. Oh, that's nothing compared to Kanan's stream. Yeah, Blue Jay on Toast. I also stream. My streams are horribly inappropriate. Oh, speaking of hookers, earlier, Tom, when Shelby and I were streaming Silent Hill. When we were streaming Silent Hill 2, of course, we were making fun of Maria, and it's like, you know, Maria's walking around with a revolver. Just who gave her a revolver? I'm like, no, she has a hooker. And she's
she
like,
would use a Derringer, not a revolver. God!
She's got a revolver. She's got a revolver in the sub scenario.
She's been hanging out with us a lot.
So anyways, yeah, she's just like, well, we were discussing the finer points of, well, where does she keep the revolver? I'm like, in her vagina, because that's the only place that she could possibly put it with that skin-tight ensemble she's wearing.
Well, to quote Meryl
Streep,
know you're solid, women
yes,
have more hiding places than men.
But anyway.
I had to pause the game and just laugh for a while because I didn't expect that. Why, given how serious the game's
exactly.
was
Okay, Maria.
Wait, is this Dark Souls or is this Silent Hill?
Silent Hill.
Okay. Because like you're talking about Maria, I was like, wait a minute. I'm
okay, Maria.
Maria.
So anyway, so we got talking about the finer points of, you know, hookers walking around with the guns and stuff like that, and then I'm like, you know, that would have made Grand Theft Auto a hell of a lot more entertaining. You know, it's like, hey, hooker, give me back my money. Psh, I'm sorry, bitch. Say what? The hell did you get that gun from, lady?
Oh no, no joke. I never been a fan of hoe bashing. Ever since Grand Theft Auto 3, I thought it was really, really cruel, even in the context of the game. It's like, you beat them up and you get all your money back that you spent on them giving you extra health. So it's like, guys, don't do that. Midnight release of San Andreas comes out. What's the first thing the guys do? They go ahead and they get in their lowrider and they start driving around looking to go hoe bashing. The guy was my third key manager named Nick, and he just finds what gets out of the car, just rabbit punches her. She pulls a gun out of somewhere and shoots him dead. And I'm like, see, after all these years, finally justice has been served.
Mm-hmm.
which I thought was hysterical. Flame on! Am I on fire? Am I on fire? I'm on fire! Oh my god! Oh, the humanity! Oh god! What is happening? Oh my! Lance Dexter's laboratory. My hair is on fire! My hair is on fire! My hair is on fire! DD! Why you do this to me? Oh, that's too funny. Can I set people on fire while I'm running? Nope.
Can I give you a hug?
That'd be great if this was like Far Cry 2 and 3, where like the world just gets set ablaze as you like touch other things. Because that was like one of the coolest selling points of like Far Cry 2. In the review, they said the world of Africa is great, but it's not on fire, and it's just showing the entire countryside in flames. It's like, well then, we know what
I'm on
you
fire!
should
I'm on fire! Oh god! Tom Cruise, hit me with your voodoo magic!
do. Tom Cruise, use your witchcraft to put the fire out. Great movie.
Mm-hmm.
The G1 Room Party from last year's MagFest almost didn't make it on YouTube because it happened over the course of the entire movie of Ricky Bobby being played. So, I was wondering, it's like, are they gonna get me for this? Because you can hear it in the background the entire time. In some shots, you can see it on TV. But apparently, they didn't care or didn't catch it, or the audio was just crappy enough that they couldn't tell. Which I found to be hilarious. Well, that's cool. So this is what it feels like to be on fire.
You
Well,
flamer.
Gonna go to the forums and troll everybody. Flame on. Look at me. I'm fulcrum. Oh, did I say that out loud? Or Dr. Wondertainment, or Wibbles, or Raging Sony Fanboy, or whatever his aliases are. Gosh. I do love the absolute sheer delight that Digital Debaser had in his tweets when he had irrefutable, conclusive evidence that they were all the same person by using IP tracing to pull it all back to Australia.
It's the koalas. Or the wallabies. Maybe the
Koala
dingoes.
bear. Yeah, the koala bears and the wallabies. Rocco was
The
running
dingo
his
did
router.
eat the baby. They proved that fact.
They did do that. Yes, they did in fact prove that. The dingo was eaten by... Wait, no. Wait, stop.
The dingo ate the baby.
Yes. They had DNA evidence. La la la. It's raining. Because that'll put the fire out? Nope. No, says this fire. This fire says, I'm green. What you gonna do about it? Run faster! My hand is on fire. La la la
Who
la.
kicked the baby? Don't.
Oh, Ike was the baby, so Kyle would have to be the one who does the kick.
Kick the baby!
Looping kick.
I used to do that in Final Fantasy XI with my best friend Chris, because for the fact that he was a
I
giant
can't
of a
shoot
man in real
arrows.
life.
The fire's getting in the way when I stand still.
Nice. Anyways, for the fact that, you know, my best friend Chris, like the super tall, like giant of a man, in Final Fantasy XI, he played the shortest race possible, which is the Taru. So he would use to joke and like do like emotes like bite my ankles and everything like that, and I said, just scream and shout, "Kick the baby!" And he's like, "Don't kick the baby!" Would start running through the game. Like, come back here, you little fucker! I'm gonna punt you across the screen.
Fuck her, I hardly know her. Uh-oh. These guys. Still.
Well, this should be good.
I can't even punch him because the fire's getting in the way. I can't see.
Nice,
What
nice
is
lady.
this?
Lady's like, I found Kanan's reaction when she saw me spoiling Bioshock Infinite on Twitter.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty fun.
Yes, I said Taru Taru.
Get the fuck out! I actually had to turn on Skype on my phone so she could have some way to vent everything. And when that
Mm-hmm.
thing happens and she gets the
Well, like,
thing, you know,
like I
just
literally,
like,
I just went on break, open up Twitter, and just see this just barrage of Bioshock Infinite spoilers. And I'm just like, like I want to play the game, so I'm just like, and that's all that was in my fucking timeline. So I'm like, can you just please stop with the spoilers? She's like, but I already warned people. I'm like, I'm at work. I didn't get this warning. I just got the barrage of spoilers in my timeline, and that's all I freaking see. And she's like, but I've got nobody to shout at. I'm like, shout at Tom on Skype. And she's like, he's not on there. I'm like, and then Tom's like, fine. Like, thank God.
yep. Although out of all those tweets, my favorite one far and away was in all caps, mechanical bird fucker. That was the best one of them all. The only tweets you needed on Sunday was Lady's tweets. Was it Sunday or Saturday? Aiden,
Lady,
what day?
no, sorry.
Jesus
Lady
Christ.
just went.
You don't
See,
say that,
I'm a horrible person, and you know how sometimes like you'll walk, like especially in bigger cities, and you have those people like shouting, you know, have you heard the word of Christ and blah 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 blah, and they're like trying to like give you the little Bibles and everything like that.
Yeah.
I said, you know, if I actually had the balls to pull this off and wasn't afraid of being beaten down by one of the crazy people, I would seriously like just go up and be like, oh my god, I like totally read that book too. And spoiler, Jesus dies in that book, and I don't know why he just, you know, he came back and then he left and all this weird stuff. And where's the second book in the series?
Oh. And then the Jews would say, yeah, we're still waiting on that part of the book too. There was a
He dies on
really,
page 628.
yeah. There was like this
Dark
huge,
Hyrule Lord, hello, sir.
hey Adrian, what's happening, man? Yeah, no, that was like the big thing.
How can Jesus save Christ when he is Christ and then he's all out of Christ?
Actually, Christ is just a title. That's not his last name. It's
Yoshi, Canaan's Valley Girl, my night has been made.
This is quite a statue that I didn't even know was here. Now I can't see it because of the fire, because I stopped moving. This fire is the worst.
Jesus!
I guess you could say I'm on the burning crusade. Replace game titles with fire.
No.
Oh, damn it. There's another one of them statues. La la la. Mana, 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 mana.
Lady, I'm Catholic. I've gone through confirmation and all that fun stuff, and I don't consider myself very Catholic.
I got First Communion and that was it. Because by that time I had decided to stage my little rebellion and my
No,
dad
Tom
didn't
is
think
not
I
best
was-
pony. And if he is a pony, I'm taking him to the glue factory.
Hey, how dare you?
You were the one that made that really badass comment. That was just horrible.
What badass comment? What?
That was a bad, bad, awful, bad, bad comment. And
What are
you thought
you
it was
talking
funny.
about?
Nope, not even gonna say it. That's how bad that comment was.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Nice try.
Woman.
No.
Okay,
Your
does
fucking
anybody...
fire comments. Your fucking fire comment, Tom. It was
Burning
horrible.
Crusade? Oh, that was hilarious. I don't know what you're talking about.
That was horrible. And Blaven's like, that was so awesomely lame. Tom is best pony. And I'm like, no, he is not best pony for that comment. And if he is a pony, I'm taking him to the glue factory.
Dude, this
'Cause
fire
that's
is
how
so
bad.
awesome. It actually works under... I have underwater fire. Not even a German scientist could figure that one out. Nah! It's Fire Emblem. Wordman, that's cheating. So it would be fire, fire.
There's nothing wrong with that e-gag at all. I'm just saying, like, I'm, born, raised Catholic, but I don't really associate too much with that group. Aw, Domino! Oh,
Oh, God. Well, he did hang out with Mary Magdalene a lot, so, that's not to say.
that just reminds me of the really, really, really bad, horrible comment that I made when I used to work customer service for Time Warner.
Uh-oh.
Let's just say that my old team, we were HR's worst nightmare. In fact, we used to joke, like, if we ever saw an HR rep getting ready to walk down our aisle, we're like, yes, we'd like you to sign this pamphlet, please. If you don't sign this pamphlet, you can't walk down this aisle. Why? Because we're HR's worst nightmare.
Like the great torch for dementia. Illuminate the conspiracy.
So,
deepen the shadows.
Anyways, for those of you that aren't familiar with this, Time Warner Cable, I used to do call support for down in the States for Time Warner Cable and Roadrunner.
Yes.
So we dealt with all over the U.S. and it was myself, my friend Joe, and there was another girl on our team. And so it was a pretty quiet day, and Joe and I were talking back and forth, and Chicky got a call from this really, really southern religious gentleman. And he's talking to her while she's trying to help him out and everything like that. And every once in a while we just hear these, awkward. She's like, "No, sir, I don't have a boyfriend." And blah, blah, and we're like, what the hell is this guy asking her? So we're kind of like trying to eavesdrop. So every once in a while, like, she would just put mute, turn to us and explain what's going on. So apparently this guy was going on, like, he's like, oh, you're such a sweet young lady and everything like that, your husband must adore you. And she's like, I'm sorry, sir, I'm not married. And he's like, oh, well, then your boyfriend. She goes, no, actually, I'm currently single. And he goes, oh, well, darling, you need to find yourself a good Christian young man. We Christian men, we take good care of our wives and everything like that, and blah, blah, blah. And the call gradually kind of started to slide to this old guy making a pass at her.
Well, then.
So, and you could tell she's getting more and more awkward with this call, but she doesn't want to just, like, say, I'm sorry, sir, you're creeping me out, I'm going to have to pass you to somebody else. She's too stubborn for that. So, it's getting worse and worse and worse. And anyways, Joe and I were talking back and forth and laughing about this. And then all of a sudden, I just started to fucking just roar. And, like, I have my head on my desk and I'm just laughing. And Joe's like, what's so funny? I'm like, no, I can't say it. I'm going to go to hell for this comment. And he goes, oh, now you have to tell me this. You can't say you're going to hell for this comment and not tell me.
Yes.
So I leaned over and I said, yeah, with the way this old guy's going, I think he wants to put the Son of God in her. And he's like, oh God!
Wow. So to speak.
So, I knew I saw the glint of true mania in your eyes.
Again, I state, I've never claimed to be a nice person.
And let the holy
You people all just came with that assumption yourself.
To new heights of madness.
Old man love. Okay, how do I shot away?
Light the great torch. Let them.
Oh God, I can't move. I'm on fire. Hey, an achievement unlocked. Yay! Somehow I don't think that Briar's gonna be very... Oh!
If it's nice you wouldn't disown me. Last I checked, you disowned me first, Don.
I can't move, stands in fire for 2 straight hours.
The great torch shines with
what
the
lady
pure
just said.
light of mania. You chose well. In accordance with the ancient
The
tradition.
burning of Isaac.
Receive now the raiment of
burning.
Arden Sul.
Achievement unlocked. Not in the pit. It burns.
It burns us! It freezes us!
It is a sad day in this fine city. Tread the humble path and find...
Hey! Look who's here.
Aren't you off to a good start? That's important. For me. Really, Your work is going to save me a lot of time.
Save time.
The Grey March is upon us, and the ordering begins. Armies of order, sweep my realm! Death!
Lady said
destruction!
Sheogorath's eyes fucking
Then
creep me
I
out.
have to pick up the
They're
pieces.
cat's eyes.
And there are
Mhm.
always
Kitty!
lots of pieces. I don't like it, having to rebuild my realm every era. Sometimes I forget where things go, like New Sheoth. I can never remember where it belongs. You'll change that. Break the cycle. You'll stop Jigalag, and I'll have my realm to come back to. I've never actually tried that before. Why not?
My little cousin's
Something
trying to
has
give me
to
guff
work.
because I posted on Facebook
Once
earlier saying,
dug a pit
so I've been
and filled
living
it
in
with
Toronto now
clouds.
for over a year.
Or was it
And then she's like,
It
and
doesn't
you haven't,
matter,
and
it
she's
can
like,
slow
and you
down.
still haven't come to
be
Ottawa to
honest,
visit. Like,
it
not
wasn't
like
the
you've
best
come
of
here to
the
visit
days.
either.
And
Oh,
really
it works
began
both
to
ways.
smell.
Mm-hmm.
Must have been clowns. Clouds don't smell bad. They taste of butter. And
Don says, I love how his
Taste of
voice is so
butter.
commanding,
this
but
is all new.
I love how his voice is so
A
commanding, but his
fresh
mouth looks like he's
idea.
casually talking.
Something I hadn't thought of until I did. It's sure to work, even though
It's
it
sure to
might
work, even though it might not. And the clouds
Game and
taste
Tank,
of
you're
butter
seeing all the
and tears.
you're seeing all the NPCs glow because Tom has detect life.
Yes, yes. Detect Life is it's on an enchantment on 2 of my pieces of equipment, so I can
Hey,
see
Kane.
things from 90 feet away. Hey, Kane, what's happening?
Wow, ladies like Tom, stop interrupting Kanan. Jesus Christ, on a goddamn mechanical bike.
What did I do? God.
No, you'll need the respect of my citizens. They'll need a leader, someone to look up to when I'm gone. They're the backbone of any great land. Except where their backbone is an actual backbone. Ever been to Malakoth's realm? Oh, nasty stuff. But back to the business at hand. You'll need to control one of the courts of madness. Replace a current duke or duchess, whichever. That will
I
command
have to
respect.
assassinate someone.
The people will rally around you. You'll have their love, their admiration, their complaints, whatever, as long as it keeps them on our side.
Gasoline fumes, Kane. That sucks.
No. No.
Oh, what game, Yoshi?
Absolutely not. Well, yes, absolutely. Bit of a shame for them. But sometimes you need to break a few eggs. Or skulls. There are rules, though, even in the Isles. Rituals and rules. You need to follow them. Speak to Arctis and Dervenin, the high priest at the Seselum Arden Sul. They can explain what needs to be done. And you've always got our man Haskell to call on for help. Faithful, like a good hound, that one.
A motherfucking pogo
He
stick bike?
looks better in a suit.
What?
It's already started, but you might be able to stop it. We're making you into a leader that people can trust.
Adrian says, let us see if Tom shall be a true leader. A leader of an Iron Man with an iron fist.
Once I'm gone, things usually get bad quickly. Lots of defections.
Oh, you got
lots of
Parasite
conflict.
Eve? Nice.
With you at the helm, things will be different. This time, I'll beat him.
Oh, that's
Once
fantastic,
I'm
Kane.
losing, and I don't mind cheating.
Mind cheating, huh? Oh,
Ta, come visit again, or I'll pluck out your eyes.
You think it would feel like a mobile dildo, though? Aren't most dildos technically mobile because you can carry them anywheres?
I don't think they mean mobile like that.
Better than a coin-operated pony.
No. That is not best pony.
Maybe not for you boys, but for us girls, that's a fantastic pony.
Okay.
Dildo on wheels.
Oh my gosh. Oh man, I'm supposed to talk to
Aye.
these numbskulls again.
Ravenbrighter runs the choosy beggar. You chose well. The great torch shines as a beacon of
Now I
memory
just
to
can all I
inspire
can think of
and
is a street
inflame
vendor walking
all
by.
who
It's like,
gaze upon
dildos,
it.
get your dildos here.
Yes, how we would all aspire to be as great a leader as the first. Our savior, Arden Sul, the greatest duke of the ages. We celebrate him with the ritual of accession.
Oh god,
The
free
path
dildos for
to
everyone.
lead
That would have made a very interesting episode of Oprah. It's like,
You
you get a dildo, you get a dildo, you get a dildo, everybody gets a dildo. And then you have one bitch in the background going,
an
mine's
important
not as
part of
big
our
as the
history.
rest.
Oh
I would
boy.
be glad to tell the tale if you have a moment.
Can I get a rabbit?
Alright. This one isn't big enough for me.
Arden Sul was perhaps the greatest duke to walk our land.
Does this come in
Many
elephant
years
trunk
ago,
size?
He decided
my
to hold
gosh.
a night of absolute
As flexible as the
indulgence,
elephant's trunk.
resplendent with dance, wine, and sex, to celebrate his fondness for his brethren. The green moat flowed like water in a stream, as the revelers
I
voraciously
can see them
succumbed
demonstrating
to
the
its
vibrating
rapturous
function.
waves.
Gas-powered ones.
Ah, but it was. As the bacchanal reached a crescendo,
Crescendo!
the people began to clutch their chests as their
Project
very
Dildo
hearts
Racing? What the
exploded.
fuck?
What is
The
going
green
on?
moat had taken its toll.
And apparently Don has just come up with the drill dough.
As the sanguine liquid
Oh.
And J. Brad says that your microphone's coming through kind of quiet.
that night,
My
when the
microphone?
ruler of
Hold on.
Maine
Yes,
was
yours.
to be replaced,
That's better.
he
How's that?
partakes of the green moat and allows his lifeblood to flow upon the altar.
Because there was an issue we had earlier where
When the
it
ruler of Romania has decided
where
is
it was
time,
coming in
he will
exceedingly
choose
low.
a successor from his court. The successor is invited to a huge celebration, a night of hedonistic
Oh, hedonism
revelry,
now. Great.
wine, song, and of course, green moat. During this, the exiting regent imbibes 3 doses of the potent
Tell me what to do, oh Tom,
This
being
causes his
submissive.
heart to burst, and his lifeblood flows from his body. The successor then gathers the drug-tainted blood and brings it to the altar of Arden Sul.
Looks like Oblivion
Super
World has heart attack problems, too many
Once this
McGoblins
is done,
around.
I will proclaim the successor a duke or duchess. Then Sheogorath gives his blessing, and the cycle is completed.
Have
VA,
back kick your ass.
about an hour is a half worth, Jim. That after that, it's been smooth sailing. Everything's working the way it's supposed to right now, with nary an impact on streaming quality. So, quite happy about that. Did we ever figure out why you were coming through at 5:40 on Saturday, Cannon? Because that still weirded me out.
No clue.
That is very, very weird. Because that is
Greetings.
not a normal broadcasting
Virally
resolution.
Ulven. I'm disappointed in your choice. You'll find Mania to be a fickle friend.
No, let's not talk about butt plugs.
Never utter the name of the Dark Deceiver lightly. Though his body is beyond oblivion, his soul encircles us, always watching, waiting to pounce. with
Aplomb.
lethal aplomb.
Kapla!
He is the bringer of pain and pleasure. The blade that cuts through our sins like a scythe through wheat. Only a true
Good one, Jim.
demented can appreciate what it means to render his name. Seldom is the subject ever Wait a moment. Did you want to hear the history of the ritual? Very well. Spoken like a true son of the Dimension.
Later, Game Tank.
Yeah,
Become the
Game
ruler
and Tank
of
says that
Dimension.
right after
Current
what
leader's
Eraser
heart
said.
Must be cut out
Yup.
and brought to the altar of Arden Sul in the Sacellum.
Good
Once
night,
this is
everybody.
done,
Just
I
kidding.
can pronounce the heart bearer.
Oh yeah, Tom, it's still set that you're playing Bioshock 2, by the way.
All that is required is the
See,
blessing
I
of
hit
our Lord,
update, and it
Shilgora.
actually says on the control panel, it says Oblivion, and it should say Derpin around.
Yeah, well, it does say derping around on the Shivering Isles, but underneath is Tom the Iron Man is playing Bioshock 2.
That is really weird. Let me click on playing.
That's okay. Well, they said the other ones say that they're seeing Oblivion, but for some reason saying Bioshock 2 for me. Also,
Well,
funny story. Apparently, my Twitch doesn't accept Skyrim as a game.
that's,
Or
you have to type in the Elder.
no,
Yeah,
I tried that.
I got Skyrim right here.
I know, but I'm just saying. I tried the Elder Scrolls. I tried typing Skyrim because there is many people that have set themselves to Skyrim, but for some reason Skyrim does not pop up, and therefore will not allow me to update with Skyrim.
Wordman, to answer your question about the movie Oblivion, I sat through the whole thing. They didn't even mention the Elder Scrolls once. It sucked. I asked the manager for a refund. And why did they cast Tom Cruise as the hero of Tamriel? Hell, it wasn't even in Tamriel. It was a terrible movie.
You're back! How nice for you! Does that mean you've made a decision? Or are you lost? Suicidal? Just let me know.
Well then.
Since they aren't games, they suck the time from you. That's what games normally do. Good ones, anyways.
Yeah, time sinks.
A friendly word of warning before you choose. Once you've decided which Duke to replace, there's no turning back. One choice. No more. No less. Try not to do something stupid. So which is it? What will it be? Mania? Dementia? The suspense is killing me! Or you, if I have to keep waiting. A safer choice.
No, I don't, Egeg. I'm a good mummy in Skyrim. I suck the life from my husband. Get it right. You can't drain blood from your children in this game.
Until now. Besides,
Don't you
won't it
ugh
be a
me.
grand surprise when you make his heart burst from too much green moat. Phaeton loves surprises.
Wow, Jim, thanks. Wait, Tom, do you want to be Kate Sith? Why would I want that? That's a terrible idea.
It'll be in full swing soon. Excited? You shouldn't be. It's the death of all things. But if we can get you into shape, we might stand a chance. You'll lead my forces. Inspire my people!
Inspire my
Hopefully,
people!
Everyone won't end up dead.
I like how he says my and it's a capital M. Like, yeah, I am sent by he who is called I am.
He'll be here soon. And I'll be gone. Can't say I like
Yeah,
the
damn
sound
right.
of
Oh,
that.
excuse you,
I like the
Egeg.
sound of other things, though. Like birds.
Do the Z snap
Phone's
at the
cracking.
monitor and twirl and do a hair toss.
Girl, please.
Phaeton may be in a constant state of euphoria, but I wouldn't underestimate his intelligence. This is so much fun! We will speak when your task is complete.
Right. Inspiring more people. My boy! La, 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 mana, 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 mana.
Phenomena.
Mana, 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 mana. Okay.
Squidala, we're off.
Quickly,
Squad on! What on?
go.
Okay, now, Barrett's not here. What is
Mhm.
your problem, man? Oh, the walls are gonna fall. No. So, the other day,
Look up.
the discussion came up of, like, Zelda playable in games and all that fun stuff. And I said, is it bad that I actually want to see Nintendo, like, actually redo the Zelda CDI games and actually make them good? Because the very basic premise of the story, for at least the ones where you actually play as Zelda, were sound. They were just horribly implemented. So,
Hurry,
Does that make me a
before
bad
everything
person?
falls on top of
I
us.
want to see
Yes.
that happen. Oh my god,
Yep.
really?
Yep.
A Zelda 2
I've heard that
game
skinned
style
hounds
game where you
don't
play
like
as Zelda? I mean, how is that a bad thing?
If I were you, I'd check with Thaden's steward, Wide-Eye. You can usually find her roaming around New Sheoth, or spending a lot of time on the palace grounds.
Domino's like, I think there's enough Zelda coming out this year, Tom.
Never could have enough. But then again, I haven't played the last 3, so whenever I get a job and I get a Wii U, that will happen. You're bad for wanting the Zelda game to be remade in any capacity. No, I mean, like, okay, granted the production values were absolutely atrocious. This we all know. The gameplay was very poorly made because the people didn't know what the F they were doing. But they were using brand new sprites. I mean, it was based. Let's put this way. It was a bad fan fiction game that somehow got put into production. But there's a nugget in there that actually works. Yes, we all want that Wind Waker remake. I don't have a Wii U either yet, lady. That'll probably be the game. That's kind of bad that a game from 10 years ago will be the swinging point for me.
Darksiders is best Zelda? The fuck?
Oh, yeah, that one when they did real trailers. For years, fans have been asking for a newer, grittier Zelda, and we gave it to you, and you didn't buy it. It was called Darksiders. Although I do think the best, real trailers they've done is the Tiger Woods. That was some great stuff. Oh, an Argonian to teach me how to poison people.
Oh,
That's not
commies, good
racist
Zelda.
at all.
How
And
can
apparently
I help
Domino's
you
Commander
this
Shepard
time?
has committed suicide.
What?
He said, Commander Shepard has committed suicide. BRB.
You playing Mass Effect 2, or did you go to, like, the bar and drink that really heavy stuff? Remember that one time that Jared went to the bar, and he took, like, 3 shots of it, and he ended up in the bathroom? That was some great stuff. And that's about the time that Adrian made the Dick Shepard Twitter handle.
I understand there's been strange activity near the obelisks around the Isles.
Oh, your poster fell, man. Okay.
Such a kind and noble man. In times like these, it's good to have a leader who still enjoys all the modern pleasures mania
Don't get too
has to offer.
attached. You might not be alive before too long.
Well, yes. Apart from enjoying his painting, reading a good book, or a rousing night of erotic bedroom games. I'm speaking of Greenmote, of course. There is no greater pleasure. If I didn't have such a busy daily routine, I'd likely indulge myself in its pleasures more often.
If it wasn't an Argonian saying that, talking about bedroom sports, I probably wouldn't be creeped out as I am right now. Need to clear my throat.
At the risk of being rude, I must confess I don't like talking about the specifics of my routine.
Routines.
Thaden has too many enemies that may turn their
Gordon was
knowledge
your death
against
battle
me.
between Dick Grayson and Tim Drake.
Quite clearly. At the risk of being, Thaden has.
Well then.
At least it was by
Perhaps
Batman,
maybe-
Domino.
Perhaps maybe some money can change your mind.
For me? Thanks. Very well. I see.
Domino's a Damian Wayne greater than all. You're only saying that because he's got your name, Domino.
After a bit
Oh,
of
boy.
reading in the garden and running my special errand at noon, I like to shop at Books of Bliss. Around 8 p.m. we are served dinner. Gundlar is quite a chef and prepares Thaden's meals personally, adding just a
I think we're
hint
gonna
of
OD
green
on
note.
green mode here.
After that, we dance, we sing, or we do whatever else suits my lord's tastes.
Tell me about this green mode.
Green mote is the refined version of the spores that are harvested from the spore trees that dot mania.
So I was testing Anna earlier today. Have you
Uh-huh.
tried that game on Steam?
No. Actually, you know what? Hold on. That's actually something that we haven't really even considered. You are able to do Steam games now.
Yes, and I already
Provided
have
that you have a
Killing
constant
Floor
internet.
courtesy of Agent Kane.
Oh, fantastic. Perhaps you can join us sometime. That's something that we haven't
Possibly,
played
again,
in a
depending
couple
on my
weeks.
internet.
Well, here's the thing. That is a very much a factor because the whole rumor about the new Xbox having to be always connected to the internet, why hasn't anybody considered the fact that Steam's the exact same way? If you don't have an internet connection, you can't play any of the games you bought, so... Yeah, well...
Because people also assume that because, hey, Steam connected to through a PC.
Right, I'm just saying that if you...
And Steam has an offline mode.
Right, but you have to choose each individual game that you want to do that. That's kind of a pain in the ass.
Okay, Agent Kane. I can probably run it now on the laptop and everything. So I was running Anna, the extended edition, and that was working quite nicely.
Right,
But again,
I know.
we'd have to see how it holds up actually on internet. Yeah, even ladies like Tom, it goes into offline mode automatically for me.
Well, that must be something new because the last time I did it, I actually had to choose which games I wanted in offline mode, and then Steam had to reboot. Granted, this was in 2009, so I'm pretty sure things have changed since then.
Yes, I must attend to him.
Hey, Don,
Speaking to
let
you
sleeping
has
dogs
already
lie.
cost me time. I must go. Again, we cross paths. There isn't enough gold or enough jokes in the world that would convince me.
Jeepers, I just went into offline mode to test, and Steam had to restart.
Ah! Well, actually, wait a minute. That poses a different thing. You have to go into offline mode, yes?
That's what they're saying.
But that means you have to be connected to the internet to do that. Right?
No.
Because Steam...
Lady just said it automatically goes into offline mode for her.
Right, but I'm sure you have to be connected to the internet at least once to do that.
Nope. Kane
No?
says
Okay.
no. J. Brad
Okay.
says no.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's the one sliver of DRM that the Steam client itself for the games that it launches. But whatever. Okay, so now here we're gonna go get some green mote.
Speak, sister.
Speak, sister, turns around, walks away. Weren't you just inside 5 seconds? What is this witchcraft? Well, I mean, here's the thing, Jim. I am thoroughly convinced, because not everybody has that it's going to be a thing that's in the console, but it's going to be up to the publishers to determine which games are going to require it. So the ultimate question is, which publisher is going to pull the ultimate dick move to be the first one to do it? And I'm betting EA because of their reliance on online passes. Because to me, it seems that online passes aren't an act of insecurity, it's an act of desperation. Perhaps EA's financial history isn't as well off as we thought it was.
Again, we cross paths.
And your disposition
For
is
you,
maxed
of
out.
course.
Hmm.
Farewell.
Oh, great, we have to... Hey guys, we're gonna go on a stalking mission. I'm invisible now! Oh, I'm almost betting that those two will be the ones to do it.
Ah, Jesus. More Chris Brown jokes.
What, Slapman?
I opened up Facebook and somebody had captions that apparently Conan O'Brien said. And Conan said Rihanna broke up with Chris Brown after she caught him cheating with a waitress. Rihanna said she knew something was up when Brown came home with another woman's lipstick on his knuckles.
Yeah. That was from opening monologue the other night. That was so funny. Does anybody remember what time she said she actually says she leaves to go do her stuff? Shinji Mikami, yes, the evil within.
Yes, I've heard of it. I want to see more of it.
Probably going to be at E3.
Nice.
Love Chris Brown jokes. Love the jokes. Hate the man.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if Wide Eye has the whole, why does it feel like I'm being watched? Well, let's do this instead. Let's go inside and wait
Yeah,
for
and I've got. Sorry, what?
No. I was saying that we're gonna go inside. Wait for 2 hours just to get the ball rolling here. Anyway, you were about to say?
Lost it. Oh, I was gonna say a lot of people have been nice and bought me some Steam games.
That's great.
Mm-hmm. Kane got me Poker Night.
That's good.
Yep.
Apparently the Evil Within is out next year. PC seems unlikely. That sounds unusual given Bethesda's history, but we'll see. They tend to like to publish everything on everything.
So in other words, expect lots of glitches.
Only if it's an open world game.
Which it probably will be.
I don't know.
Mahogany.
That'd be interesting. An open world survival horror game. That would be interesting. Yeah, but Bethesda's publishing it. Tango Gameworks. Yes, that's Shinji's new gig. Supposedly that's the last game before he retires. We'll see about that. Hey everybody, send Kanan your Dota 2 keys.
Hmm?
You'll find out. Yeah, Dishonored, I'm really looking forward to actually getting around to playing that. Lady, stop. You've spent enough money. Jesus. Save some for yourself. You might need it for something. A wild James Ronald has appeared.
What's up, James?
Like how there's no
Yeah,
shades.
James did 100 beer shots in, what was it, an hour, James?
And
2
then he
hours?
punched a mugger.
That was the night before.
Oh.
Lady, Tom, I spent $370 on a Jerry statue, $330 on a TV. I'm not overspending. Pfft, Twitch.
She can quit whenever she wants.
I can quit whenever I want. AA's for quitters.
I wish I could quit that. Okay, so I found.
Shush, Domino.
I can't move. I can't move.
And no, League of
okay.
Legends isn't a game that I would honestly put a lot of time into. EGAG. It's sweet, but no.
Whoa.
Oh, in 100 minutes he drank 100 shots.
So, funny story. Remember that bust of Sheogorath I fidgeted with on my way over here? It's like, well, that appears to be the secret entrance where the drug is kept. How about that? I stumbled upon it, but guess what? I couldn't activate it because guess what, story? My friend got into League of Legends for 2 days, then realized how much time it takes to get points. That's the best League of Legends story I've ever heard in my life.
On a side note, now I know earlier, like I know Dawn had given me Alice Madness Returns, but for some reason it's not pulling up in my Steam. I don't know why.
Go to your tab that says all games instead of just install.
I am hitting all games.
Interesting.
And the all games that I'm seeing coming up are Amnesia: The Dark Descent, and Extended Edition, Bastion, The Blinding of Isaac, Breath of Death 7, Cave Story Plus, Costume Quest, Cthulhu Saves the World, Home, Oregon Trail Director's Cut, Poker Night: The Inventory, Portal, Portal 2, Super Meat Boy, and multiple Vs. Pretty much.
Is that what the name is called? Multiple V's, or is it just?
No, it's just like it's V.
Wait, pretend like I'm not here. It worked. Ah, just kidding. V's everywhere. V for Vendetta.
Yes, I know you did, Agent Kane.
In before I get hit by a spore thing. Down the rabbit hole. Or back inside someone else. Oh. Alchemy. Unrefined.
There we go. There's Alice. And Basement Games. Well, Basement Collection. And then Steam froze. Fuck you, Steam.
Good job, Steam.
Mm-hmm.
Good job. How many samples do I need to grab? There we go, I guess. 2 doses. Sneak it into the kitchen sometime before 8 o'clock.
Jesus Christ, James! So there's beer in my other computer speakers from last night. I'm draining them right now. How the fuck did you manage to get beer in your speakers?
And I'm over encumbered by holding drugs. Figure that one out.
Lady, laptop is top of the line. My laptop, I think, beats Tom's computer.
I'm pretty sure it might beat ladies.
Yeah, it does. Domino already told me that.
And granted, this computer is like 2010, so yeah, it's perfect for streaming. It's perfect for editing. Everything else, not so much. Which is why I really still don't do PC games until I can get a computer for money that lets me play Crysis at max settings at 60 frames per second in 1920 by 1080. I really don't care. Just because it's just a prohibitively expensive hobby to play games on PC. Which is why the games that I have that I'm actually very thankful that they can play. Jesus Christ, it's a quad-core i7? Jesus Christ, Domino.
No, I've never played Mass Effect.
Now you can. Oh wait, no you can. Damn it.
Okay.
Damn it. Joe, I really hope there's actually room to upgrade if the equipment's 3 years old.
Hi. The Oriole do not waste time chatting with mortals.
That's the
Goodbye
Duchess
for
you
now.
just said that to. Oh my god. At least I thought it was. Oh wait, no, that was Here are the speakers. Sweet baby Jesus. Jesus H. Christo.
I don't really want to play Mass Effect.
Yes, you do, but you can't. Oh wait, is the trilogy out?
That's something I'd rather play on my console, to be honest.
Well, that's what I was gonna say, but I can't remember if the Mass Effect trilogy's out on PS3 yet.
I think it is.
Okay, then never mind. You can, because there's really no point in playing 2 and 3 if you haven't played 1.
Yeah, it's available on the PS3.
Okay, then there you go. Let's go poison some food. Pardon me. That's tragic, Yoshi.
Citizen.
But then again, you know, I'm so burnt out on JRPGs, it's hard for me to get excited about any of them now. Oh, look at this. Mass Effect was a 360 exclusive until EA bought the majority of the shares in BioWare Pandemic. And then, since Microsoft was the publisher for Mass Effect, they went ahead and lost that exclusivity. So they can
That'd be
put it
cool
on
from Joe.
any platform they want.
Welcome back, Eraser.
Eraser. And you know the terrible thing is, I really do think EA just went out of their way to acquire BioWare at the expense of closing Pandemic, which is just an absolute punch to the dick.
Awesome, me gag. So, James, how horribly hungover are you?
EGAG, I've been saying that forever. But yes. The cheap wine. Try the wine! Don't try the wine. Go to the wine thing? No. Can I get an ale, please? I can cure what ails you. Ah! That just happened. Wait a minute. It's not in... Well... What the... Is it in here? No. Sweet cake. Mmm. Now we know where to get one of those. But no sweet roll, so... Still had to go back to my realm for that. Wait, there's green mode in here? I could have just done that.
The noise of woodcock puking will haunt you forever. Serves you right.
Well then.
And later, lady.
Oh, bye-bye, lady. You has good night. I'm confused. Why... Is it upstairs? Is it the floor above me? Is that the problem? Because I don't want cheap wine in my inventory. Drink it is bad, okay? Or is it this big? No, it's... Because you see, that would make sense to put it in the... You know what? Where's my... There. No. No. Oh, covered pot. It's the worst kind of pot. It's the kind that your stoner friends give you on your birthday. Okay. Oh, did I miss something? Let's see here. have to sneak into the kitchen sometime before 8 o'clock and attempt to sneak pictures, eat the meal and his wine without being seen. Otherwise, try again tomorrow.
How do I feel? Ass jobs? Okay. That's
That's kind of like an. There's so many different things that he could be meaning by that I don't even know where to begin.
Yoshi, are you asking me if I've played Final Fantasy 2 or Fatal Frame 2?
Was FF. Why can't I make sentences? I don't know, Eraser. Why can't you? You know what? How about what time is it? Cannot wait while trespassing. Freaking awesome. Selino Yarsk. Yes, Metal Gear pictures everywhere. Hey, how about that conspiracy theory that Outer Heaven's actually Selino Yarsk is Groznygrad? Considering the some guy, I can't remember. Maybe it was Darkseid. I can't remember who, but somebody proposed the theory that Outer Heaven from Metal Gear 2 is actually Groznygrad from Metal Gear Solid 3, given the location of the world that it's described being in, and the location in which we know Groznygrad was in. Maybe the wine hasn't been delivered yet. Maybe that's the problem. What time is it? Oh. Well, at this point I'm almost better off waiting. Eraser, that hardly seems enjoyable from a logistics standpoint. Because you're only covering half the base. In before Kelly Rage. No, Joe, it's not. That's not the same thing. Why can't I grammar? That's not grammar, that's spelling. Grammar is like sentence structure and shit. Now James can't spell either. Good job.
Yeah, but he's hungover. He has the legit excuse.
No one has a legitimate excuse to get hungover. That's just irresponsible, man. This coming from the straight edge.
I was just going to say, this coming from the man who has never and will never touch alcohol in his life.
Al Cholo. I will never hang out with Al Cholo. That guy's a jerk. But my,
Later, Dawn.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Was this here before? Are you kidding me? For crying out loud. Are you kidding me? That stupid bot, oh my god. Maybe it wasn't there. Maybe I missed it. Maybe I didn't notice it. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm getting out of here. This quest arc is wrapping up. I got super drunk.
Correction. He got super drunk on a stream for entertainment purposes. I saw that. 1 second.
There was a great video from MagFest 10 where it was Brett Underbrook and the guy that played he's always the shorter guy with the glasses that's in all the MagFest improvs. I can't remember the guy's name. If you guys know it, please tell me because I feel bad for not remembering considering how many years I've gone to it. It was him and Brett playing
yeah, they were making fun of Game Grumps. The game Drunks. Boy. I tweeted that earlier.
Oh, is that what that was? Okay.
Yes, I
'Cause
did hear about the attempted train bombing today, Earthworm Joe. And hey, Criven.
Whoa! Whoa! Where have you been, sir? This is crazy. It's like a family reunion up in her. But no, it was, I totally forgot the point that I was trying to make with this. What the hell were we talking about?
That they got drunk for gaming purposes, or entertainment
Oh,
purposes.
right. It was Brett and the guy with the glasses playing Dragon Warrior. And they were supposed to take a shot of whatever beer was available every minute until they beat the game. And in the background, you can just see Jared and Heidi and Chad just going, there's no way you're going to finish this. And they supposedly did, but they were so plastered by the time it was done. And they said they were going to try it again next year. I don't know if they did or not.
Criven's been beating his obsession for fast women in EverQuest 2.
Oh, EverQuest 2 is still a thing? My goodness.
Yep.
Is it, Oh, it's almost 8 o'clock. We might have some heart exploding action here.
Greetings, friend.
Thaden. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's watch and see what happens. Uh-oh. The feast is underway. Wait a minute.
Oh, my, yes. I feel especially delighted this evening. Perhaps it's time I recited my latest soliloquy. The lady fair, our love is told, with hair as fine as soft spun gold, lips as red as a sun-drenched dawn, skin as soft as a newborn fawn, eyes as blue as a
Cerulean City? What?
Yeah. What? My heart can't
Oh dear.
breathe. Help me.
That's not a part of the verse. You're breaking iambic pentameter. Love that ragdoll. Tainted blood. Ooh, tainted blood. Collect the blood. Back to the altar, men! Rah! Full speed. What is going on in the chat? Are you still talking about that? Gotta go fast. Oops. Wait, what?
This is why I'm being quiet, because I am ignoring what's going on in chat. Because I know that they are purposely doing it to annoy me.
You're not playing into it? No, Criven. Jesus. Things were going so well.
Now you know how I feel, Tom.
Yeah, but he does that on purpose.
So does the rest of the chat.
I think they're actually asking because they're legitimately curious from a female perspective by your complete and total disinterest in it. Making it domino, you ignore a sad face. Oh my god, Jesus, Kane. There's a moth in here. Where did it go? There it is. Kill it. There's two of them. Oh, looks like Shadow's about to hit me with a cane. Yeah. Villain's blood. Fire! I am the Lord of Hellfire.
Once again has the ritual of accession come full circle.
You've been
The
talking to
blood
the
of
wrong
Fate
woman,
has
Domino.
been
That's all I'm gonna
consumed
say.
by Arden Soul's will, and all of Mania welcomes you with open arms. I now declare you Duchess of Mania.
Again,
of the
Yoshi
Shivering
was asking if it was confirmation of Final
May your
Fantasy
light
2 or
shine
Fatal Frame
on
2.
all our happiest days.
Awesome.
I've heard of such a grand place. Ah, to imagine all that wonderful green moat under one roof.
Exactly. Criven's a respectable adult.
I'm a respectable poison. Hello, Shao.
You've done it!
And yes, I actually did enjoy Final Fantasy 2. It was hard and it was a bit like awkward because I mean the leveling system is very different in that game. But I actually enjoyed it. It's a very sad, like really sad Final Fantasy.
The ritual must not be completed.
Syl! You dare interrupt me?
Don't. I have a hard enough time getting women to let me into their vagina, never mind the arse.
I'm speaking with someone.
Holy crap, Criven.
We'll
He's like,
talk
speaking of
later.
which, I did put in over 300 hours in the past few months on EverQuest 2. Sweet Christ,
Now I'm
Criven.
sure of that.
He's now ranked number 2 on Raptor.
I think Syl forgot how to use the door. Kindly show her out before I forget myself.
Would you kindly show her the door?
Hmm?
No, there's...
Thaden? Dead? You've done this. It was you all along.
Hold your tongue, little Duchess, or I'll tear it from your mouth.
Replacing Thaden with this outsider? This is how it ends. I should have seen this coming.
Calm yourself, Syl. You're making my teeth itch. You still
How
hold
does
your
one's
office?
teeth
I
itch?
suggest you see to your duties.
No, I see what's going on. I should have seen it before. You conspire to destroy us all. You're a fool if you think I'll allow this to happen.
Fool? Visionary! Change is in the air, Syl. Breathe it deep. Bathe in its scent. Bottle it up. Save some for later.
Order stands at our door. They've taken the fringe. Did you even know? Do you care? And you speak of change.
Change will preserve us. It is the lifeblood of the Isles. It will move mountains. It will mount movements.
No, I can't do this. There has to be
Criven says cocaine, Tom. Cocaine.
Lots of
Then go,
cocaine.
Syl. Return to your
I
quarters
do
before I send you
cocaine!
back in pieces.
Yes, that's what I'll do. I'll go. The enemy of my enemy orders the key. I'll keep them close.
Well then. What?
No, let her go.
Oh gosh.
This is not over, Mad God. I give myself to Jigalag. As a priest of order, I'll be safe.
Well, that
Your
bitch.
empire will crumble before the armies of order.
Unbelievable. To think I let her live.
Wondering why I let her go, aren't ya? I can see it in your face. Mostly in the eyes. I may take those from you when this is done. This has never happened before. The ruler of dementia turning traitor? Unprecedented. I've seen others defect, but never a duke. Maybe we're onto something here. We'll see how it plays out. It can't be worse than what's happened before. A I did, and I won't say it again. But that's
Domino
enough
wants to know
about
if you're
that.
browsing
You're
closets.
the ruler of mania.
Nope.
Oh, just look at you. You're positive.
If I was, you would be
David.
seeing the following
You now
tweets
have
with
the
them.
power to summon golden saints.
You know, because you've
They
been looking,
always serve
linking those, and
the
I've been
Duke
looking at
of
them,
Mania.
everywhere I go, I
I
get
think it's the
cookie
bright
ads
colours.
for
I just love
that
So does
website now.
Domino. He's just like,
Yeah.
he's like, he actually took a picture. He's on YouTube. He goes, I blame Kanan for this one. It's just like nothing but corsets lining his ads on YouTube. Like, yeah. But hey, because of this, I've been being followed by fashion people on Twitter.
You'll be well served to remember that.
So,
She was
haha.
right about that. I can feel it in my bones.
My bones.
The little ones. The Grey March has swept the fringe. Aura gathers its forces there as we speak. And I hate when people gather forces in
my
fringe.
fringe.
You'll need to put an end to
What
that.
new Steam? Oh yeah, you're looking at the picture.
My
Like,
army should already be there.
browsing
But I want
dildos. No
you
Agent
to
Kane.
see what you can do
Besides, I'm
that.
going to the sex store on
If they
Wednesday.
continue to marshal
I'm
their
taking one of my
Thingamabobs.
coworkers.
won't be
Think
able
about
to
Bob.
I got 20.
Make sure they can't.
Yay, new achievement.
They'll get more and more active as the Grey March continues. If they've already taken
Sex
the
store
fringe,
stream.
they
Oh boy,
must
that'd be a
have
good
fun
one. You
there
get all the
already.
views.
I really hate those things.
I could get also all the views if I streamed in freaking just my
Swept the
bra.
fringe. That's
Well,
not
that
good.
would work too.
See,
Perhaps
you
even
can't
more if
hold
the
them
bra
out there,
wasn't,
because
if
you
it was
can't,
over your shoulder as
everyone
opposed
is
to
going
being
to
worn.
die. No pressure.
No pressure. You know, they a bunch of German scientists actually confirmed that that brassieres actually don't do anything. Which I was thinking, wonder how credible this study is. Well, turns out they did this study over the last 15 years, so there might be some legitimacy to it, of which I found to be quite funny.
The hunger is one of Lord Shared.
Barrel Dragon, what's going on, yo? 0 viewers, Kane. 0 viewers.
Hey, Barrel.
Alright, time to go back to Tamriel because I'm...
Jaybird says, try out your new ring, Tom.
What does this new ring do? Ew, Kane. Do not want. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, that thing. I forgot about that. Ring of Lordship. Personality. Disease. Shield. All things that are useless to me.
Now that you say that, Domino, now I want to go and buy a tube top just to fuck with people.
Oh my gosh.
He's like, if Kelly did stream in her bra, I bet $10 she'd have the camera point to her head. I saw it pop up, Criven. I was just about to check it. Hold your horses. Aw, Criven got me Fez.
Fez is great.
Thank you, Criven.
Yeah, Jim, that would actually be a good ring if it wasn't for a stealth player. Unfortunately, I am a stealth player. Well, fortunately for me, because that's the way I roll. But for everybody else, it's like, oh, this is wonderful. For me, it's like, oh, this compromises my ability to not be seen. You take away my ability to be invisible by way of implementation of Chameleon. You take away my effectiveness in battle.
Wait, you have to use Chameleon to sneak?
No, my sneak is at 100, so unless if I'm directly in front of you, there's no way you could hear me or see me. But I had come across a pair of glass boots that had Chameleon on it, and then I found a pair of greaves that had Chameleon, and then I had a elven cuirass that had Chameleon, and then I had gauntlets that had Chameleon. I just kept finding like elven equipment enchanted with Chameleon. The only thing that isn't elven is the boots, which are glass. And then I have the, what is it called? Cowl of the Druid, which has life detect and increase to marksmanship and hand-to-hand combat and all that fun stuff. So, I should probably do some soul steel. Something. I can definitely tell my bow is out.
Criven's asking you how much to do a topless stream.
How you're basically asking how much is your dignity, Tom?
Exactly, Tom. How much is your dignity?
Oh no, that tomato's only good for one, and I used it. God damn. Yeah, not for sale. It would have to be at a stupid, absurd amount, and also it'd have to be guaranteed that I'm not going to get kicked off Twitch.
No offense. It's different when a man goes topless as opposed to a female. I doubt you would get kicked off of Twitch for being without your shirt, because especially in the summer months in certain places, it gets stupid hot. So you could get away with streaming topless.
Yeah,
Me,
but
however,
here's the thing. I don't want to propagate that because I think that's completely retarded. I've always thought that's dumb. There's absolutely no reason to it. And this isn't some, like, parvo thing. It's what it is. Why is there the double standard? Because a woman has to do that, but a guy running around in a Speedo is completely okay? Come on now. That's bullcrap. So, absolutely not. Whoa.
that just kind of reminds me of the discussion that I had when I was trying to explain to Matt about streaming. And when I told him, I said that, I said, depending, I said, some people are nice and they donate. And he goes, wait, you can make money off of this? I go,
oh, yeah.
Yes. And he's like, you do?
And then there's that asshole
then
that faked a disability, got $20,000.
I heard, but no, then he looks at me and goes, do you realize you could get a lot of money if you streamed naked? I'm like, yeah, but there's this thing that I have called dignity. It also comes accompanied with pride.
Well, there's also the thing that they wouldn't allow that.
True. But I'm just saying. But then again, I could just as easily delete the video after the stream is done. So unless I actually had, like, Twitch police sitting in the stream while it was live, then I could easily just, like, delete it. But again, moral standards.
Yeah, patriarchy is dumb, Jim. Which is also why I'm firmly in the belief of that if there is a God, God has to be a man because no woman would allow things to get fucked up as it is.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is funny. I was trying to go back to my realm and I didn't expect this place to be invaded by baddies, but it is. Oh gosh.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly, Egan. Kanan ain't no cheap stripper.
Oh, she's very expensive. Jesus. You're crying out loud, guys.
Excuse me? Expensive? So basically, you just admitted that I am a stripper. It just takes copious amounts of money for me to strip.
That was a joke. Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
You've known me long enough to know that.
Mm-hmm. Sure, Tom. How's that foot tasting?
There ain't no foot. Damn it.
Kim Barrel says if I stream shirtless, Twitch will go under in 5 minutes.
Time has been thrust upon us. Passwall is under attack. We are
And Egag went, aw, snap, Tom.
At first light, the spire at the center of town became active. Immediately, the area around it began to crystallize and change. Soon after that, the sky darkened and the night
numbered.
I'm throwing money at the screen and nothing's happening. Haha.
Agent Kane, I do believe my laptop could run Team Fortress 2.
I think it's more than capable of running that.
They appear out of nowhere at the base of the spire. We kill 5 of them, 5 more come. We've lost too many of the Orioles already. I fear that we will not be able to hold the town for
Fall
much
back.
longer. You've seen the spire in Passwall. It is believed to be a
Thank you,
monument
Quiven.
from times past, but its true purpose appears to be more sinister. It appears to be a source of power for these invaders.
Now we're
A
thinking
portal
with
or
portals.
some sort of gate. I don't know. If we cannot disable or destroy it somehow, I do not think that we can stop this invasion.
Also, Joe, Team Fortress 2 came out 6 years ago.
I have an idea how we might be able to stop them, but for now we must survive. I've been losing Orioles with each attack, and I'm down to nothing but men.
Oh, man.
We are pinned down here. If we lose, the gates of madness will fall. If the gates fall, the enemy will flood into the Isles. We will be helpless to stop them. But now that you've arrived, perhaps we can slow them down. We cannot talk now. We don't have very long until the next wave arrives. Even though I have served with these Orioles for centuries, as the Duke of Mania, it is your right to command the troops. Command them if you will, or leave it to me. Either way, make haste.
Well, I didn't
Our
expect
time
to be
is short.
leading people into battle, but here we go.
Very well, Your Grace. I hope for all our sakes that your experience is greater than my own. Speak with the Orioles and tell them
360
where you
can
wish
barely
them to
play
stand.
it.
Then speak to me
I'd like
when
to
you are
challenge
satisfied.
that by a lot. Oh, no. Let them not forget the name Maniac.
Have you prepared the Orioles?
Need more time.
Time is short, Your Grace. We cannot know when the next attack will come.
Yes, Your Grace. The knights began arriving shortly after the spire activated. They seem to have no interest in pushing us back, only in killing those who resist. At least you are a woman. I would hate to be led to my death by some foolish male. My arrows will cut them down. What orders would you give me, Your Grace? Passwall has served as
We'll
an
be so
outpost
glad when
for
Mother
our
Nature
defensive
finally
units
stops
for
taking a fucking shit on the air pressure. It's just like, migraine.
The pressure in my eye, and I'm actually starting to think it's a cluster headache as opposed to just random eye pain because it's still going away. And I took that Aleve over 2 hours ago.
seems to be the source of their power.
Yeah, no, my migraine's getting to the point that it's just like I can feel a fever.
Where shall I? Yes, Your Grace.
Hang back.
What orders would you give me, Your Grace? Where shall I? Affirmative.
Brad says, if it was a cluster headache, I don't think you'd be saying, I think it's a cluster headache. I think you'd be saying, kill me.
Yeah.
Yes, Your Grace. Vengeance. What order? Go. What orders would you give? Orange.
Yes, Domino should finally fucking stop sighing.
Who are you to doubt our strategy? My aim will be true.
I had to leave Sunday early from work because of headache, among many other things.
At least you are a woman. I would hate to be led to my death. My
And okay, so how close am I? Where am I? Oh, okay, I'm not that. Oh no! Oh no! The gate back to Tamriel is closed. Damn it! That's the whole reason why I came down here. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! I can't leave.
Not until you take out those spires.
Oh, for F's sake! I'm over. There's no place to put stuff, is there? There's no house I can buy in this crazy town. Mother of pearl! I hope people like potions, because I'm about to drop a bunch of them. You know what? Screw it. Let's just fight.
How's the love life of Kelly? Non-existent, confusing, and a pain in the ass. That's how my love life is.
Well then. Barrel. There's not even restrooms here. What is this?
There's even no restrooms here. Oh, Beryl, this is back in the day when people would just go take a shit on the side of the road.
Papa Squat.
Yeah, really.
Have you
Yes,
prepared the
I've never-
Orioles?
Pee into bushes.
The enemy will be upon us soon. May the blessings of our Lord protect us all.
And I think now the entire chat's all like, sad face, because we has no love lives either.
Here they come.
There's no shithole here. As it was a hole over here, but now it's gone.
Crap. Hold still.
Criven, you have a middle-aged woman trying to touch you inappropriately. Question though, is she a MILF? Excuse me, miss. Drops pants.
Where are you?
Okay, now I gotta turn the night eye back on so I can't see. Diddly dick!
Ugh. Stranger danger, Criven. Stranger danger.
Hold there.
Reform! Back to your ranks! More are coming!
And James has a very random and drunken love life. As in, he gets drunk and brings something home to play.
For the Mad God!
Every night's an adventure!
Especially when he flips the bed.
The bed got flipped. Ow!
What was that?
Don't
What was
hit
it, your
me with the
birthday?
lightning.
No. I said, what was it, your birthday, wasn't it, James? Like, 2 years ago? He likes to tell the story of apparently. He
Apparently.
hooked up. He hooked up on his birthday, and they got a little too active and flipped the mattress.
Why ain't that something?
He goes, "Yep, my birthday dressed as Mario 2 years ago." And when he came back, the mustache was missing.
Mustache ride!
Yeah, actually, James, you should have asked the chick to check her vagina if the mustache was still there.
Right in the Vagoo. Crap.
I don't know, Yoshi. Myself, personally, I don't like the whole friends with benefits things. It's just like, in my opinion, it's just like, if you like the person enough that, one, you're friends, and two, you're willing to fuck, why don't you date? Hey, Ryan. Haven't seen you in forever, dude.
Wow! What's happening, Ryan?
Victory is ours. For the moment. We must discuss our next move. The Spire is obviously their source of power. This
It does
battle
work.
will-
Criven.
People are
You
using my
find a
term.
way to shut it down.
Using my term, paper baggable.
Paper baggable. Well, it's the whole thing. Do you want to be in a relationship at that point in time? Sometimes people just need to have that cardinal craving taken care of. Of course, there's also that great rage comic that I could link in the chat where it's this girl going, "I want a boyfriend, I need cuddles, and I want him to be taken care of," and then she just faps and she goes, "Never mind."
Yes, we're doing real talk
I'm not
about relationships
certain, but
versus
do not
friends
lose
with
heart. I
friends
have
with
an idea.
benefits.
The ruins of
James
Zenith
just
and
Just
Ryan-
fire
oh,
across.
Yoshi
The
Mitsu just
entrance
did
to
a
the
Mad
south
Lib
of the
for
town has
us.
been sealed for centuries.
Nice.
One of my scouts reported that the ruins have been opened recently, and a number of these knights are now guarding the entrance.
Yeah, Razor, I've used paper baggable quite a few times during streams,
attempt to
especially,
assault
and I've
Zenith,
made that comment
the
about
pass wall
women
will be
over the
overrun,
years.
and
It's
we
like,
will lose the
oh,
fringe.
well, at least she's paper
Additionally, our
baggable.
forces are
I had to
dangerously
explain this
thin.
to
We have no idea
Brent's
what opposition
Brent's
may await us
girlfriend,
inside.
Elizabeth. We were outside, and she was having a
Your
smoke, smoke, and
is
there was an obvious
impressive.
prostitute standing near us,
While we
and
draw their
we
attention here,
first saw the
you should
shoes
be
because
able
she
to
was
slip
wearing like
inside
Barbie
that
pink
event.
shoes. So we
Once
pretty much ended up
inside,
looking at the shoes
search
and
for
looking
the
up, going,
source of the
okay,
spire's
not so bad,
power.
not so bad. And then
It
she
must
turned
be
around, we saw her
underground
face, like,
somewhere.
oh.
Once you find it,
And I said,
destroy
on the
it.
plus side, she's
Good
at
luck,
least
you're
paper
brave.
bagable.
May the
Everything
truth
below the
fight
neck's
your way
okay.
through the darkness. The knights are relentless. We are the
Poker
only thing
shoes.
standing
Poker
between them
shoes.
and the total destruction
FMBs.
of the fringe.
Fuck
This town has
boots.
stood on the
F
edge of the
the fucking
Shivering
boots,
Isles
yeah.
since they were born from the mists of time.
I like to call them bitch
For our
boots.
purposes,
Bitch
it
boots.
serves as a defensible
Yep.
outpost. That is against typical enemies who can know fear, intimidation, and hopelessness.
The one that sucks about me getting
You've
bitch
seen
boots,
the
though, is I
spire
have to go to
past
like a specialty
It is
store
believed
because
to be
I
a
have
monument from times
very
past, but
muscular
its true
legs,
purpose
and most bitch
Oh,
boots are made for
baby.
girls, and
It
most
seems to be a
most bitch
source
boots
of
are made for
power
girls
for
that
the
have like
invaders.
twig legs.
A portal or
So for
some
me
sort
to
of
actually
gate.
comfortably
I
wear
don't
bitch
know.
boots, I have to like
If we
completely
cannot
unlace
disable or
them, and
destroy
then
it somehow,
they're
I do
so
not
like
think
far
we can
apart with the
stop this
lace, it's
invasion.
bad.
Go.
Oh man, I can't even get in that house. Oh wait, maybe I can. Eh.
Yes, Craig was the one that mentioned
Yeah.
the FMPs.
Oh, I've been hearing the term FMBs well before that, but yeah.
Kanan needs manly bitch boots. I didn't
What?
realize that it had manly legs, Eraser.
No, it's the simple fact that they can't contain your power.
I was like, I'm sorry, I walk and I played sports quite often as a child, and I could probably drop kick a motherfucker.
Well, we know you can throw someone across the room, so.
Yes. And James has witnessed my flying ninja kicks.
Who
I've
has
also
the great-
flying ninja kicked Matt in the hip.
Who has
Which
the
I
greater
think
flying
startled
ninja
him.
kick, you or Josh?
Huh?
Who has the better flying ninja kick, you or Josh?
I don't know. I think Josh required a ramp for that one.
I know it did. Oh my god, what's going on?
No, Eraser, I wouldn't call the manly bitch boots. I would say they're made for real girls.
Oh yeah.
James just said your legs aren't manly at all, by the way. I never said my legs were manly. The people in chat said that my legs were manly because I mentioned that I actually have muscle on my legs.
You know, it's one of those things. Have you gone up in size? No, I've grown in power. Damn it. I need one.
Can't equal law. It was all, everybody's like, it's all Eraser.
It is all eraser.
Wow, chat. Thank you, Beryl.
Using that fan makes you look like a madam. Oh, I see what they're talking about.
Okay, because when you forgot the eye, Eraser, because it said
Damn it.
manly.
Mainly,
Yeah, he meant to put manly and it came out as manly.
whoopsie daisy. Good and
James
typoed
says that
now.
Kane has a better kick than Chuck Norris.
Well, that's not saying much considering Bruce Lee killed Chuck Norris in like '68.
Nice.
So.
Right. Instead it says, I run into the problem of wanting skinny jeans, but I have muscular legs with all the DDRs. Speaking of DDR, Ryan, I'm hoping that when I hang out with my friend Flying Glass, we're going to hopefully go to Pacific Mall on Friday. I really hope they still have their DDR machine.
DDR machine.
Yep. No, that's what I'm saying, Erasers. Like, I know that you meant to say mainly, but I think you forgot the I, and yeah, exactly.
Came out a little wrong. Worse things can happen.
And Ryan, I can't wear the skinny jeans because I actually have a bum.
I actually have the problem where dress pants and jeans are made for guys that have an ass, and that's more like a cave for me. So I almost have to go 2 sizes down the actual waist size that I have because they just fall down even with a belt, and it's ridiculous. let's save. Because I have the sneaking suspicion.
God damn it, James.
Whoa.
James said that I have a really, really nice bum. This is from the same guy that I was complaining one day that I didn't like my jeans because they make my ass look frumpy, and he kind of like half turned. I said, "Do not look at my ass." I said that was not permission for you to look at my ass. He's like, "Okay," and then I turn around to do something. About 10 minutes later, he walks by going, "Those jeans totally don't make your ass look frumpy. I don't know what you're talking about."
Dead ass. Got one.
I used to play DDR all the freaking time. Again, part of the reason why I still have muscle tone on my leg.
Muscle.
I have muscles. Hey, Yoshi. Last May, actually, was after the first week of me living in Toronto. I went to Canada's Wonderland with my aunt and uncle and younger cousin, my sister and brother-in-law. And so we hit the arcade, and they had a DDR machine. And I mean, this is back when I was still like I hadn't lost all my weight. So I'm just standing there, and I'm watching two like really skinny ass like middle-aged women trying to DDR, and I'm just like, this makes me sad. DDR? I was just like, and they're just like, hey, this is so funny. I'm sitting there going, being like fucking DDR hipster, going, fucking bitches don't know nothing.
Bitches don't be knowing about my DDR.
Yeah. So, anyways, as soon as they like got off the machine, I was like, okay, that's it, my turn, and I completely worked on standard on that one. I'm like, ha ha.
Well, that's so right. I've been in here.
Not bad, Ryan.
2 for 1 spell. Haha. Yes,
hipster Canaan. Yeah, no, I used to just... There was literally one day in college that I played DDR for 6 hours straight.
Wow.
And I was playing online mode. So then my friend Jess and Matt, like, I heard like knock on the door, and I had like left the door unlocked because I knew they were coming over at some point. So I left the door unlocked. I hear tap tap tap, and I'm like, guys, come in. I can't answer the door. So they come in, and I just finished up the song. I'm like, okay. And I stepped off the mat and went, oh god. Kind of started to wobble. Like, how long have you been on there? And I like looked over the clock going, apparently 6 hours.
Well, it's kind of like the same time when you first step off a treadmill after you've been on it for like more than 10 minutes. You're like, whoa.
Yeah, because you kind of get the tunnel vision with DDR.
Yeah.
So then you like step off, you're like, oh god. And then it's like, I think I need to eat. So will this DDR stream be far behind? Or from behind? Oh, hell no.
Oh.
They've been harassing me since I first like got on CoCom for stream, saying that Kaden should stream DDR, blah 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 blah. And now they're saying if you're going to stream DDR, is pretty much basically what they're asking is the camera going to be on my ass when I play?
I think it would be more the question that is it going to be on your front?
I know, Criven, perverts, I tell ya. And what was it, Tom?
I figured that they would all be saying, is it going to be on the front? But it seems that your posterior is the subject of conversation right now. Oh my god, you stupid knights. Whatever, screw you guys. The Aureals will take care of it.
Get barrels like on your side so that you can see the best of both worlds.
There you go.
You know, Domino, I could just piss everybody off, and yes, I could stream DDR and just not turn the camera on.
Remember when Jared was streaming Heavy Rain, I Am the Worst Father Ever, and then once her name got in the shower, it's like, oh no! I don't know what happened to the camera! Oh,
that was absolutely hilarious.
I was actually on a Skype call with Shelby when we were watching that, and he was saying, if he shows this, I will lose so much respect for him. And when the camera not found popped up, she lost her shit to the point. It was the guys. You've heard Shelby yip before, but this was yip on a level you've never heard. Like she was gasping for air. Like she said, I
They
have
actually heard me yip the other day.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's wonderful. Yee!
This is what happens when you miss my streams, Tom. You
I
miss rare
had
things. Me actually yipping.
Hey, I had work I need to do. I didn't go to bed till 5:30 this morning because of stupid classmates not doing their fair share of the work. College.
And
Joining
Eraser's
today.
like, well, you shouldn't have said you have an ass, Kanan. Okay, no, Eraser, I apparently do not have an ass. What do you think I've been fucking sitting on? My
Chair.
hips?
A chair.
Har har har.
Thank you. I'll be here all week.
Stupid.
signing
Porque
autograph-
Maria!
I'll be signing autographs in the back. Please try the fish. Turn the lights.
Ew.
No, that's like an old comedy club thing. You know, tip your waitress, all that fun stuff. It's a part of that. Just the tip.
Domino said Eraser, everyone has an arse, believe it or not. Yeah, I apparently showed mine to the chat earlier because I bent over to get something. And as I'm mid-bending over trying to get something, my ass is totally in view of the camera right now.
It's an obelisk power amplified by the spire. Find a way to shut it down. Sounds dangerous.
Yeah, Domino's like, Kelly yipped herself into oblivion because of Jared, because then he made the really dirty comment that he did, and I tried to read it, and I just couldn't stop laughing.
I remember you.
Sure you didn't,
What are you
Domino.
doing down
Sure you
here?
didn't. He's like, we didn't
How'd you
look
get past the
much.
knights? When they attacked, I ran from past wall. They didn't say a word. They just started killing. The screams. By the staff, you can't imagine the screams. Fellas and I slipped down here thinking we'd be safe, but no. We landed right
Well,
in
the closer
middle
you
of
are
it.
to danger, the
Fellas
further
ran
away
off
you are
with them
from
and
harm.
left me to die. Me! That ingrate. Disloyal cur. Imagine leaving me here all alone. I didn't say they took him. He went with them. I've heard his voice a few times around here. I think he joined them. Every time I look for a way out, I get twisted around and end up back here. But I'm
Just
too
not smart enough to
for it.
escape.
You seem to have no trouble, though. Look at you. Barely a scratch. You'd be the perfect
Oh,
person
great, an
to
escort
protect me.
mission.
This place is
What
a
a nightmare.
Knights everywhere, these priests, and whatever they've done to fellas. Listen, those people in Pass Wall need me. Can you imagine how they'd ever get along if I died down here? I'll do what I can.
Ryan's asking, side convo, does anyone know if Snaps Pros is good with streaming? I downloaded it for $7 reduce.
Snaps Pro? I have no idea. I do remember when Sean was streaming, he used Cam Twist along with a Flash Media Encoder, and it worked pretty well.
Domino, I showed up for your stream.
Uh-oh. Why'd you throw your shirt in the fire? Torn sack of grain. Strong potion of healing. You know what would be really cool? You got a statistic. Is that if you could take those healing potions and pour them on your arrows, so that way they would take damage but instantly get recovered from it. Great way to interrogate somebody.
Jesus. Yeah, but then the potion would wear off and they still have an arrow in them, therefore kind of defeating the purpose.
Exactly, that's the whole thing. It's now you know when that wears off, the wound's gonna close around it. Oh crap. Oh crap.
Nice, Eraser's just like, okay, I've checked around the Silent Hill wiki and there's nothing on Maria killing herself.
Well, I don't think that was supposed to happen. Perhaps he should have... Oh, he's fine. Okay, he's a hero character. Thank goodness. Maria unkilling herself. So she just straight up murdered herself?
Yeah, like seriously, like I sent you the link so you can check it later.
There you
but,
go, Ryan. There's your arrow to the knee.
Eraser still says, and still Chinese cleaver still sounds like a sex move. But yeah, no, like I was doing like the hack and slash. I was walking down the hallway and I was like hacking at one of the monsters and it fell over and I was still doing the hack animation and then Maria literally just went with the cleaver, went and fell back and died. I was because it took me like I didn't realize what was going on until she fell over and I got the game over screen like, wait, what the hell just happened?
You know what you need to do? You need
What?
to send that video and tweet, "What the hell, Konami?" See what their response is.
I think I actually tagged Konami on that video.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it's like I've got that video everywhere right now.
Share all the videos. Yeah, woo! My night is complete.
Yeah, I'll link it again in the stream chat for people to see later.
That was a lucky shot. I wasn't.
Poor K Maria, they're gonna try and hashtag it.
You don't have any hearts of the order. Oh gosh, I gotta do that thing again? Daggone it.
Yes, and Barrow got called an a-hole due to his joke.
Oh crap. They're spawning more! Get up, you fool!
Are you gonna finish this quest and then be done for the night?
Yeah. I placed the third heart of the into the thing of the thing. Uh-oh. Whoa. Yeah. The cabins are now coming down. I must escape before I'm trapped!
I was like,
What
is
is
this? But
this?
not like that.
Oh crap, Sheldon. Oh, Jesus. Ah! What the crap? Why am I flying across the room? How am I almost dead? What the? I
And
died.
Ryan's saying, Mr. Tom, we need to figure out a night to gentlemen sometime.
Yes, we do. Well, I just died, and I don't know what the cause of death was. That's probably the first time I've died. I'm gonna have to watch that on instant replay.
And possibly
Because-
highlight it.
Yeah, because that was unexpected. Alright, let's get out of here. Sheldon, stop being unconscious and wake up! Oh god. Oh god, oh man!
Oh, stuff's dropping on you, that's why.
Yeah, but I got thrown clear across the screen! That doesn't make any... Jesus! How does that even make sense? Oh god. Oh, wait, what is...
Red Dead Revolution. Nice, Andrew. Or Earthworm Joe, you put that one up, it's just like, I see the orange, I thought it was Agent Cameron, like, that sounds like something he would do.
Red Dead Revolution.
I don't know, I still like, Rain's thing of Sex Revolution.
SSR?
Mm-hmm.
Dang it. Sheldon, you are almost as bad as Lewis. You were
Indiana
what?
Tom of the Temple of Doom.
Pretty much. Oh god! And lightning. Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening. Coming at me. Oh, come on. Got him? You got this, Sheldon? Nope, apparently not. Wow, he just got the S knocked out of him. And I mean the absolute S. Not just some arbitrary S, I mean the goods. Like actual S.
I think Horatio's now bothered by this. He keeps looking for any reason about Maria, why Maria would have killed herself like that.
Yeah, that's
He's like, I've done more looking. It still says nothing but "Porque Maria."
that it actually said that.
Started a new wiki page. No, that's what Shelby and I were doing because we're like, Maria, why, Maria? And then she went "Porque Maria." And I'm like, "Porque Maria." That went on for a while.
Well then,
Yep.
all of my why.
I'll find another way out. Get going.
I need to get some
great.
water soon because I can just feel the heat radiating off my head.
Well, I don't think that was supposed to happen. I was exploring it just because it was a new way. Apparently, that's not the way you're supposed to go. So. All right. Running time. Whoa. Hey, I'm rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go. Gotta follow my rainbow. Oh, crap. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe that was the way I was supposed to go. Sheldon, you are the worst escort mission of all time. Daggone it. Because everything he says, like, I'll go, like, no. No.jpg. Boo. Wait a minute. Yeah, the stupid rock slide. What soon as the stream is over?
Donna's like, go get water, you have work tomorrow. I'm like, I'll get water as soon as the stream's done.
Gotcha. Well, we're almost done. Because apparently what I thought was an unrecoverable accident almost got hit by lightning. Just another day in the life of me. Oh gosh. Boo. Heavy breathing much?
I'm not heavy breathing, I've got the fan on my face.
On your face! Is there more than one potential exit? That works. Why are you draw? Oh. It's like, why are you drawing your sword at me? You'll be alright. You'll get up in just a second like nothing ever happened. Yay, hero characters.
Donna technically did COCOM during Dark Souls because we were trying to summon him and it wasn't happening. Just don't throw it like a ton.
Boom. Well then. Vroom. Yeah, I'm the worst escort. Whoop-de-damn-do. That's what you say. I could have left your ass in there. Oh! Get owned, dude. Get owned. Pick up my arrow. Let's see here. I need my detection. Gotta find a way out of this disco inferno. Jeez! Oh my god! Oh.
Thanks for the help, I suppose. Although you seem to be doing your best to get me
You're a
killed.
jerk, Sheldon. Jeez. Switches. Switches. It's gotta be one nearby. Whoa. Boom, headshot. Okay. Healing. Lightning. Arcing everywhere. Where's the switch? You know what I always thought was funny? It's like, if you crouch and you jump, your jump is slow, but if you uncrouch in midair, your momentum changes as if you jumped when you were standing. I always thought that was funny.
Yep.
Well, it looks like he found a way to keep going. Looks like he doesn't need my help! And before Sheldon dies. Whatever. He was being excessively rude to me when I was trying to help. I've survived the collapsing ruins! Oh, and Sheldon somehow miraculously got out. You gonna yell at me now, Sheldon? Know what you're gonna do?
I'm going to stay here and help rebuild this place. These fools need me.
These fools need me. Like it was a question. Use your words. Oh my god, they're completely on the way. Who's using lightning? Oh man, freaking Archons.
Night, Ryan. Thanks for stopping by.
Yes, Ryan, thank you. Why is Dreadwing just hanging out? Like,
Excuse me, I must have
you're stoned in the middle of a fight where death and destruction's all around you. Oh, come on! Give me my arrow. Boom. There.
I cannot believe it. You survived. We were certain that your light had
Nope.
been lost. I apologize for doubting you, Your Grace. You are
Later,
a most
from
worthy
Joe.
leader.
Bye-bye,
Perhaps the
Joe.
greatest warrior to
Good night,
ever
thank
hold
you.
the seat of Mania. But I fear that our work is not yet done. The area is still overrun with knights that were not destroyed in the spire. You should return to the palace and speak with Sheogorath. Ask him how he plans to defend this realm.
Well then. Make best speed back to New Sheo. So much for going back to Tamriel to deposit my toys! Someone got a tweet or a text.
That
or
was
something.
me.
Well, by someone, there's only two of us on this call.
I
Otherwise,
was supposed to say, like, were you expecting somebody from chat?
Tom,
Ooh.
the phone
Dragon's-
call's coming from inside the house.
Aw, later,
It's that
Egag.
person right behind me. Hey, it's daylight. I can undo this and run even faster. Gotta go faster. Running, running, running. Oh gosh, please don't fall. I will not be able to survive that if I just took that fall straight up. Gotta abuse physics. Only if Mario had such a controllable jump in Donkey Kong, it wouldn't have been as nearly as hard. Suck at Assassin's Creed! I can do your parkour. speaking of which, Jim, if you're still in the chat, that parkour video you linked on Vine was hilarious. There's these guys, and I assume it's on the George Mason campus. They are doing some parkour wall clinging, and it's like 3 guys do it right, and the 4th guy just totally F's up. The Stranger Calls. The original was funny because it has the THX sound. Wait, that movie was THX certified? Or the THX sound actually plays at some point in the movie? I'm confused, Criven. Explain. Obviously. Duh.
The sound was all through it.
Oh, it was? Odd. Well, that sound has got a lot of highs and lows in it, which is probably why it was used for what it was. Looted him before his body even hit the ground. I can't wait to play Skyrim. It's gonna be fun. I just hope I can kind of recreate my character in some capacity or fashion that was similar to this. Whoa, bro! Don't get so... You're too close, man. Spit hot fire. Should probably do this. Oh, wait a minute.
I'm gonna have to hop off soon, dude.
Okay,
I need some water and bathroom breaks.
I believe me, I'm halfway through a liter and a half. I gotta pee bad too. So
yeah, but I need water because my migraine is going into overdrive.
You know, you sound like the night where Chad's like, "No, just one more match, and like the vein in the front of my forehead was bulging, and it was like 4 in the morning. But then again, that's what happens. I'm almost done, seriously. I'm like a minute away from Sheo at best. And that should hopefully be quest complete whenever I get there. See him at the gates of Bliss right meow. You know, Domino, it's funny that you talk about that, because I was actually planning on getting a PlayStation Eye as a replacement webcam until I found out it's no better than the one that I have right now, because I actually was under the impression that it was an HD webcam. I was very disappointed to find out it wasn't, because they are a dime a dozen at the local GameStop. So I'm like, oh sweet, I can get one for like pocket change. Apparently not. The fact that it had a built-in microphone that was of high quality was very appealing. C'est la vie! Oh man, the crystals are showing up inside the castle. Oh, not all the seducers are gone. Thank goodness. I thought they were going to be completely wiped out. Because they're purdy.
news of your success in the Fringe precedes you. To further cement the victory, I have an important task for you to perform. You will seek the assistance of Relmina Verenum in Zalselm to rebuild the Gatekeeper. You remember? The creature you killed to get in here. With the Gatekeeper restored and Zadillion in operation, we won't have to worry about anything getting in. Things already here are another matter. You'll need to speak with Relmina Verenum.
I don't think she'll be very happy to see me again.
Strange woman has some unusual tastes. With that done, the Fringe should be secure. For now. I can feel things start to get a little hairy. And not in the good way, like on your head.
Well then.
It's all moving faster than I'd expect. And I'm good at expecting. Things are getting a bit thin. Get that Gatekeeper in place. And do it quickly. I'm not sure how much time I have left. He's almost here. I can feel it. You won't like him as much as me. He doesn't even carry a cane. More the giant bone-cleaving sword type of prince. If he's on his way, I'm on my way out. I already feel not quite myself. Not quite someone else, but not quite myself. It's essential. Simply essential. If only it were essentially simple. But it's not. I want him there guarding those gates.
Apparently, Shelby has wig is shipped, new music box is shipped, lucky panties do no wrong.
I have no idea what's going on.
Just let them in if more show
Really?
up.
Because you sounded like you were hiding something there. I don't know anything.
No, I seriously
Later,
don't.
James.
Go talk to Relmina in Zalselm. Tell her you're working for me. Oh, she'd do anything for me, that little minx. A powerful sorceress.
Hungry.
Maybe a genius. And a complete lunatic. All in all, my kind of person.
And I gotta pee.
I brought
And
her
I got a
to
headache.
the realm so she could continue to study her sixth element. Honestly, I didn't know there were 5 already. She's a bit obsessed with it.
Anytime, Shayo.
Makes dealing with her difficult. You shouldn't have any problems, though. No one likes you that much.
Thanks for your vote of confidence. All right.
Send Relmina my love.
Oh, gosh. Well, then. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah. That thing's still going. The Inquisitor's Lightning. Okay, what is this? Thaden's Blood. Oh, he's got it on display? Wow. How medieval. Well, that'll do it for Unistream tonight. As we continue to derp around the Shivering Isles with a new production element that actually ended up working. And that will definitely make things better in the long run for everything else. So, from me to you guys, thank you. Like, share, tweet, subscribe, tell 2 friends. And, yeah, seriously, word of mouth advertising helps little guys like us. And, of course, thumbs up the archives when they hit YouTube. So, thank you. Kelly, care to say goodnight to everybody?
Night, night. Bye-bye.
Cheers, folks. See you all next time.
Yep.